where like we all get
Oh,
together and address these things happening in the culture. I
Yo,
think
did my mic just go out?
it
yes.
did. We thought the
You
BGs
dropped.
hit
Boy,
you
I've
again.
Oh,
been doing that. Don't be trying to put a name on it, nigga.
hold on, cause
You ain't
I
doing
thought
shit but T with Tati, nigga.
T with
Tati
Frankie.
texted me. She just started talking and shit. I'm like, yo, I was in the middle of talking.
Nah, yeah, you
Scrapped with
started talking. We
Frankie.
thought your phone died or the BGs hit you.
Nah, oh, you funny as shit, Frank. Hey, real quick though, cause that you just pissed me off and fucked my morning up with that 6 man shit.
Nah, that shit pissed me off. I was in there heated.
This my whole thing, right? Think about anybody you would consider being king of RBE. Take Hitman Holla out of it, but think of anybody you would consider being king of RBE. I
Me.
I've cooked those niggas worse than anybody. Just think about them and just think about when they battled me and what happened. And I think that's a lot. I think heads up matchup as
Bingo.
far as that, me versus Ill Will, me versus Big K, me versus Show Off. I got the only 3-0 channel that night on Max Out. Me versus A
Bingo.
Ward. Like, I fucked up everybody who was even in the runnings. You ever see me versus Jims? I decimated him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So anybody you would even consider that I beat. So I don't know. But shout out to whoever made that list and
No,
shit. You
no,
know what I
not
mean?
shout out. I was no shout out the link, but I was wilding on him in the space. I just put
I
it in
feel
the
like
jumbotron. The starting five was Ill Will, Big K, Hitman, A Ward, and O Red. I told him O Red had to go and A Ward had to go, and it was Rosenberg and Show Off had to be in that starting five. I wasn't mad at the
I'm
other
gonna
ones.
be honest with you. Show Off don't gotta be in the starting five. I like Show Off as 6 man because I'm putting A Ward in my starting five over Show Off for
I
sure.
don't
For
see it.
real?
I don't see it in the jumbotron
I
yet.
just put it. It might
Yeah,
take a second to go up there. You don't got Show Off up there?
It
I
was
got him
just
at
a
6 man. I got him at 6 man.
Over
once.
A Ward is like a nomad though. He, you know what I'm saying? You could easily argue he's king of the dot starting five. You know what I'm saying? That's where he really
Well,
started at.
because he's a journeyman in a good way. You know what I mean? Like he's been around. He's able to say he touched majority platforms and he's never been on URL. So I think you got to factor that in. He's never been on URL, so he should be on King of the Dot and RBE and ABC and all that shit.
Yeah, but if it's like starting five, I feel like it should be the people who kind of we grew with them from that platform type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and A Ward's my guy, love him to death. But like, he's got great battles on Chrome, KOTD, RBE. But I could never put him as a starting five on any particular league because he doesn't have a home league. You know what I'm saying? And when I asked him if he had a home league, he told me it was the Riot.
So if
So
you take A Ward out of it, then yeah, I would put Show Off. I'd put
right,
Show
so
Off.
starting five, and I'm not mad at the Hitman Ill Will. And then I said something crazy, and niggas was refuting it, but I was saying that Math would be 6 man
Math?
because of the crazy battles he's had on RBE or Danny. Like,
Nah.
no,
Nobody over here claim Math.
nah.
I'm not saying he didn't have good battles over here, but
Was I wilding? Was I wilding for saying
yeah,
Math
you was
versus?
doing too much.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you was
Is
doing
is
too
Math
much.
versus Show Off a classic or am I wilding?
I'm not saying he hasn't had classics on RBE. I just think when you say RBE, like you would think of 10 things before you think, oh, Math Alpha. Like I don't even think they correlate.
Okay, so who's your five?
Ill Will, Big
Okay,
K,
okay,
me.
of course.
You said no A Ward, so Show Off.
Okay.
Would be A Ward if you didn't have an issue with that, Frank. Um, Show Off at 4, and then at 5. Honestly, it could be Oops.
Mm,
It could be Gyms. It could be a variety of dudes. It could be J Murder. You know what I mean?
facts. Jay
It's a lot
Murder's
of
had a
dudes who
few. That's a fact.
I even those are the names that come to mind first when I think about RBE and shit. But I think when you think about like a Celtics big three, it was like me, Big K, and Ill Will for sure.
You know, I tried to book Jims versus Bonnie as a comeback battle. What do you think about that? What do you think about Jims returning, or you don't want to see it?
You know, it's a peculiar situation with gyms. I think that we in the cancel culture era. He got caught saying some things that really wasn't really shouldn't have came from him. But I also understand growth and no diddy. And I think that the person you are when you were 21, if you're that person when you're 31, you really been jogging in place. Um, so I'm all for a comeback story. I'm definitely all for forgiveness as long as it's not on those lines of unforgivable. Um, I think that he's gonna have some trouble with angles and shit like that. They're gonna be brought up. They're gonna be rehatched. anytime his opponent feels or wants to just say something about it. So I wouldn't be against it, but that's something he's got to be comfortable with, right? That's something
Hmm.
he's got to be willing to take those steps because that's a reality of it. You're going to be called a racist, and you're going to be called those names anytime somebody wants to say something fly to you. That's where they're going to go.
I kind of felt like
So
Bonnie was the right person to address those things too. You know what I'm saying? Like she would have.
nah, Bonnie's going to make him look crazy for
Yeah,
real.
but
Like
then he'd
you
have
know
to
what I
deal
mean?
with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, for me, Jim's. Well, you know what? I always kind of looked at Jim's as an angler. I didn't because his pen I always thought was just okay. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. I'm not yearning for Jim's return, but I wouldn't be against it.
Okay, okay, I appreciate that. Sorry, y'all. I ain't
Well,
want
you
to turn
going?
this into an interview.
Oh, now, hold on. Every time I talk to you, and anytime we talk, you always want to ask me about somebody else you giving some
I'm
fucking
against
money
the
to.
gym's return.
Hold on, top, real quick. Let me get at him real quick. Every time we talk, Frank, you always asking me, Bros, what you think about this? When you gonna get Frozen Bros some fucking money? You find a job for us? You would like to hire us for it? You always asking me my opinion about some other nigga, giving some other nigga some money. What's up with me?
Yo, I tried to convince Capo that Dollar and you was the one for the R&B RBE thing. They ended up going with Source, obviously, but and salute to Source, he's a
14,
legend.
and he is a legend, and I love him to death. And that battle did 14,000 views, Frank.
Hey, salute to everybody involved. They're all
I'm
amazing.
just
I
saying
just
though.
felt like
I,
personally that it was you and Dollar was the
you know
one.
me, and got the second highest view battle ever to drop on that series. That full circle shit.
I'm working on the King Los battle. If I get that locked in for the next full circle, I would definitely try to get you and Dollar on that one.
Fuck out of here, talking about that King Low shit. What's up, Todd? You said you wasn't feeling the gym shit. Nigga talking about King Lowe's.
Bro, it's so funny. Hey, what's up with your platform not bringing more people on? What's up with y'all, huh? You did a
Who me?
fantastic job with the Hitman and all them niggas. That shit was phenomenal. But why y'all don't do that
Who?
more consistently? It's a lot of other people y'all should be bringing up there, man.
I'm
Y'all
gonna tell you
y'all the
why.
ESPN of this shit.
I'm gonna tell you why. Who haven't we brought up there that we should bring up there?
Some of the new guys,
Like
the
who?
Crucible niggas.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not tapped into the Crucible niggas like that.
Okay, okay, okay,
Respectfully,
okay,
you know what I'm
okay.
saying?
How about
So
the Chicago niggas? TOS got a whole new squad. You could bring a region up there. You know what I'm saying? They already did TOS versus Philly. You know what I'm saying? We could have had Trufo and Reed up
Spank
there
they
talking crazy. You
ass.
I,
know what I'm saying?
I think for real, it's all circumstantial. Also, too, like I'm glad you look at it like ESPN
I
because
do.
them streams aren't that though. The streams are actually who I want to sit down with, who I enjoy watching, who I want to bring down to my crib and actually do a stream with and shit like that. For many reasons. And believe it or not, I mean we on Super Stream 16, and if you think about it, all the rappers that we did get to pull up to the crib, you guys wouldn't know how many canceled on me.
Damn.
How
Damn.
many didn't actually pull up, how many actually didn't, cancel at the last minute or, for whatever reason and shit like that. So, I've tried to get 40 bars 5, 6 times. You know what I mean? So, it's just all about timing, circumstances, and, I'd like to do a stream every day. A lot of these dudes don't have transportation.
I get
You
it.
know what I mean?
I get it.
So,
Maybe
so
that's the way that I can help out. You know what I'm saying? Is getting people moving from one point to the next. Cause I just feel like the brand y'all building is impeccable. You know what I'm saying? And streaming is the future. And like y'all do it so well every time y'all do it. We just need it more consistently and more. You know what I'm saying? It's a great platform. So I think any way that I can help with that kind of thing, definitely let me know.
and I appreciate that. Bros down there in the listeners. Hey, bros, since you listening, I'm out front of your crib and I'm ready, nigga. Let's go.
Froze, do you stream on Twitch with your on YouTube as well, or you do it only on YouTube?
Nah. I just, me and Bros was just talking about that. I just stream on YouTube, but we were actually start trying to running our streams on Twitter and multiple platforms at one time. So
Yeah,
that
y'all
was
definitely
something.
should do TikTok too.
Right. Yeah. My bro heavy on the TikTok. I'm still kind of learning it.
But what y'all building is incredible for real. And salute to
Thank you,
y'all.
Frank. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
Tati, you wanted to
What's up,
cook me
Todd?
for the gym shit? Thanks, G Herbo.
You was trying
Oh,
to
go
shut
ahead.
up,
My bad.
baldy
Steffi, I
lot.
see we unblocked each other, Steffi. So we ain't even gotta make it awkward. We just leave it there. We good.
Listen, for 15
We good.
years, we have had the most toxic friendship ever in life, bros. I don't know what to tell you, but it's been 15 years, like, of toxicity in our friendship. We need to grow up, both of us.
I'm trying. I'm trying. And
Listen.
I think you just need to accept that this is me. This is me. This is how I'm gonna be.
Listen, guys, we have had a 15-year toxic friendship, me and Froze. It's been a long time, but we're working on it. Even though he just called me out in public, but we're not gonna talk about it. It's fine.
We making progress. Hey, bros, bring a light out with you. He's still in here? No, yeah, he's still in there. Bros, bring a light out. I need a lighter, bro.
Frank, you was trying to bring Jims back.
Yeah, at one
Yeah,
point
you was
I
trying to
tried
hate
to
on it, so we've been asking you what's your opinion
yeah,
on
no,
it.
cook me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tati.
No,
Slow down,
cook me,
Froze.
cook
Slow
me.
down,
Shut up.
Froze.
My bad, my lady. My bad, my lady. It's morning.
Okay, good morning.
Why,
How you
why,
I'm
doing?
why would
excited
you
doing.
try to
I'm a little
bring
excited.
Jims back? I'm confused. I
um
need to understand that first.
yeah, no, for sure. I come from a different time. You know what I'm saying? I come from a time where people make mistakes
Okay,
and
it's not about you.
okay,
Get to the
so
point.
I think that he deserved the chance to try to fix whatever's left of the career that he has and to come back and do what he loves to do. You know, I dedicated my life to supporting creatives. People make mistakes. And as long as it's something that I think that's something that he can come back from and learn from. And if he puts the right work in and effort in, I think he could do that. It's some things that are
Bullshit.
unforgivable, and then there's other
Bullshit.
things that people can learn from and grow from.
Do you recall what he did?
Some of it, as you know, sometimes I'm tapped in, sometimes I'm not tapped in. But I do know that he has some derogatory tweets, some racist things. I think it's things that he should address head on, and maybe use his art to address those things.
You
Yeah, I
know,
think he caught.
before what you say
So
first,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, I was gonna say I think he obviously had some racist remarks. I think he called a little I think he called a little black girl. I think he called little black girls like what did he call them? He had a derogatory term towards like children. You know what I mean? Like black children.
Yep,
So again the things he said were way out of line,
unacceptable for sure.
and it's really hard to come back from something like that. Now, his reasoning for it was whatever his reasoning was, but I'm in total understanding of anybody who is not here for it. Like I get it.
I think what added insult to injury in regards to that situation, though, was when he was responding to uh, the reaction of those tweets. It was like a half-assed apology. It was like, "I'm sorry, y'all feel this way," versus "I'm sorry about what I said." Um, and I was a good friend with Jims for quite some time before those. I never seen those tweets, but I also around that time was still foreign to Twitter. Um, but yeah, the explanation was in poor taste. The apology was even in poor taste,
Yeah, he did.
and
He did a
yeah,
video. He also did a video saying a black dude took his girl, and it was bad. It
that
was.
too. Yeah, he started to
So he
spiral
dug
after
the
that.
grave
It
even
was
worse.
Yeah,
yeah,
Damn.
it was bad, and I actually was getting close, no Diddy with Jim's too around that time. We got booked on a couple cars together. We hung out. We talked on the phone a lot, and I always thought he was a good dude. You know what I'm saying? And I don't necessarily don't think he's that. I just think that those things that he says, some things when you can't take certain things you say back. And I think his situation is a prime example of words are powerful. And even if you were joking, or even if you didn't mean it in that way, you can't control how somebody perceived what you said. You know what I mean? And it's just unfortunate for him. I don't. That's why said, Frank. I don't know if there's a comeback to be had, because a lot of people will feel exactly how Tati feels, which she's not wrong to feel that
At
way.
all, at all.
You know what I mean? So
Y'all, Fendi, you knew him. What do you think of him coming back?
I don't know. I feel like battle rap is very selective on who they're willing to forgive. So I feel like there's some wiggle room to a degree because of how we've already set a certain precedent in regards to disrespect and certain personal views or whatever. So I'm not mad at him returning. I just hope that he's able to kind of deal with the hazing that comes with it because he won't be in control of that. So
Mm.
I was Frank trying to stop trying to be fucking Moses to everybody in battle rap and stop trying to part the seas and bring everybody the fuck back. Um,
Moses is crazy. Go ahead.
I'm tired of everybody being able to do like some fuck shit and just be able to be like, okay, they take off of, some time and then they come back like nothing ever happened, or come back give a little sympathy speech and be like, oh, okay, we forgive you. Like, no, I'm sick of the shit. No, no,
So it's
him,
a dub.
multiple. We could go down the list of motherfuckers that shouldn't even still be involved in battle rap at all, but
absolutely,
still
that's the reason
are
why I
everywhere
said I
else.
can't even be mad if that, you know what I'm saying, if there is a resurgence of gyms and it's on a path that's like I'm not saying nicer, but like niggas fuck with him again. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
other niggas that have done worse
Mm-hmm.
are still getting viewership, whether they're bloggers or rappers, so on and so forth. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm. Oh, well, there you have it.
I'm good. Y'all do what
Y'all
y'all
really
want.
care?
I don't support the motherfucker, and that's if that
Uh,
end up taking away my support for any of y'all, then that's just what that is. And I'm just be honest, Frank. If you sponsor any of his battles or anything, or bring him, you behind, bring him back, I won't fuck with you at all. Period.
Damn, that'll be the end of
so,
our
like,
friendship.
do he matter that much to bring him back? I was
Yeah, that'll
curious.
be the end of our friendship.
Damn. Anybody else?
He don't matter that much to bring him back. That's another thing. So it's like, what's the purpose? I'm not understanding.
And it all
Just Frank
depends
just
too.
forcing
Like
some shit at this point.
just if he comes back too, Tati, like, do you think his flow would even translate with today's like format of writing for real? Like, I don't know.
I I think he's going to be another. Damn, I hate to throw other people out there under the bus, but I think he's just going to be another nigga that just come around and it does nothing. Literally, like I don't feel like people fuck with him the same. He'll get the same outcome. Like I just don't see the purpose of him coming around. Um, but I'm just speaking up because I be speaking out against all of them that I don't think should be in the culture anymore. Or don't think should be getting booked or whatever. Like, no, I'm just sick of the shit. Like,
Yeah,
leave his ass where he
put the
be.
clothes on the
Yeah,
thing.
I
I
agree.
actually think, and what's it been
Yeah,
like
put
three and a
everything
half,
in
four
there.
years
Everything in the
since
cup.
the
Yep.
incident, right?
Yeah. All right, that's perfect.
It was
Yeah,
about, it was
y'all
I
let
about
feel
four
like
all
it's
these.
years.
been a little
Well,
bit
I ain't gonna
longer
say
though.
y'all,
Wasn't
but
that
I feel
during
like,
like
what was it, like 4 years? Not was after
She putting that
COVID
in the
for sure,
closet.
because we
Okay.
was
it
Okay.
was like 2 years
was it like
ago.
two?
That was
It
like
was like
2
2 years ago.
years
So
Mhm.
ago.
no, for
All
me,
right, cool.
it's like even 2 years. The
Okay.
culture has changed so much 2 years ago from now. You know what I mean? And I really think, I really think that I don't think you'd be even able to get the battle off, Frank, even if you was with it.
When
Like,
I didn't go down. It didn't go
yeah,
down.
I don't think you'd be able to get the battle off, and I think like you would have so much. I mean, especially if it was on some pay per view shit, everybody bootlegging your shit. You put it on. You know what I'm
That's a fact.
saying? Like, yeah, I think it'd be a rally against it. More people probably feeling how Tati feels. So I really don't see the point to just go down that road. It's one of them things that's like it's not even really.
yeah, it's a slippery slope.
Yeah, it's not even really worth it.
That's tough.
He's just always trying to do some different shit. Oh yeah, guys, I'm the one who brought Gems back. Bitch, why?
My bad,
Fuck.
Tati. I'm gonna run all my
You
ideas
would
by
say
you.
that out loud, Frank? You have an ego that uh concerning where you will say, "Yeah, I brought Jims back" out loud?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yes, he
guess. I
absolutely would,
guess.
and he would put up the. Yep, and he would put up the post saying he sponsored the battle.
I put up the post on every battle.
Frank, does he have like a
Tati's so
sentimental value
stupid.
to you or something where you want to see him back?
No. I
No, Frank don't give a fuck about
nah,
him or his
Tati
raps.
speaking.
Just be honest, he don't. So he just be doing
Nah, I
shit
just
like he
there's just a
don't give.
difference. You know what I'm saying? I just operate differently. You know what I'm saying? I come from a different
He
time.
don't even think Jims is like a great battle
No,
rapper
my
that
God.
he
Nah,
needs
You're
nah,
just
to.
the
nah. That was
agent of
too
He
far.
chaos,
That was
Frank.
don't.
too far.
Be real.
I
Be
am being real. I
real.
come
He
from a
don't.
different time.
He don't think.
I
You
come from a
said
different
what? What
time.
you
This is
say?
y'all shit. All this cancel culture shit, that's
You
y'all
don't
shit.
think you don't think gyms get crazy enough for you to want to bring him
I don't
back
think
anyway? You're
it's not
just
about him
doing
getting
shit.
crazy enough. Hold on, what is it?
So
Hold on, hold on.
what would be your purpose?
Okay. Yeah. Yes, you can go play the game. All right, all right. My bad. What were you saying? Is gyms? No, I don't think.
What would be
What the
your
purpose of bringing
purpose
gyms back?
in bringing him back?
Um, I lost my train of thought.
No,
Oh
you
yeah, yeah.
know.
So I come from a different time, bro. I come from a time where the cancel culture thing, that wasn't something. I think that's a y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a generational thing. I think people make mistakes and people grow from those mistakes. I couldn't be who I am today if I wasn't given the chance to grow from my mistakes. So
How old are you?
Would you have tried to bring Tech Nine
nah,
back?
that's unforgivable. Like I said, there are things that are that are too far.
I don't.
And
But
you
to
don't
be
feel
clear,
like attacking
I didn't know what
black
the
women or children
I
is
didn't know what the
unforgivable?
specifics was with Tech Nine to even be able to. I don't judge nobody's situation, and I didn't know enough about it to know what was going on, so I wouldn't even presume to.
Well, I do. I do. I
Well,
do.
salute.
Yeah. What up? What
I
up? What
do.
up? Though? What up, everybody? Yeah.
Hello.
I'm probably older than you, bro. And
Probably not.
I come from a generation where when a nigga is dead, he dead. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no
Yeah,
reason to
Frank
resurrect
old as
niggas
shit.
Yeah,
that's been kicked out. That'll be like Greedy Gotti coming back, and he was a fucking weirdo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole thing. Like when the women be talking about they need more protection and we got to protect the culture and protect the women, like that falls in that same category. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know.
you really don't know
Jim
Joey Linwood,
said,
Big
I'm glad
Linwood?
you just
Oh,
said
go
that.
ahead,
I
Tati.
forgot. He said, damn. He was like, he had on a ski mask and he was around a Chicago girl. She liked that shit because she from Chicago.
God damn.
Yeah, did you
Nah, I
know that,
didn't,
Baldy?
Oprah, but I'm glad you told me.
Yeah, I know you did. But even
Shut
if
up,
he
Frank.
never said that, just even the other stuff, like he's just like, what would be the purpose, Frank? I'm just not
Are you
understanding.
asking me?
You just
Are
always,
you asking me for real?
huh?
Oh yeah, I
Yes,
just
I'm
told you. I just
asking.
told you. I
I'm
think
dead
people
ass. It's literally no
now
Girl, he want
purpose.
him
asking
to
me and
have a
then telling me there's
redemption
no
story.
purpose is so
Yeah, like
crazy.
he want bring back. If you want to bring
Nigga
somebody
Frank
back
trying to be
that's
a
cool,
redeemer.
that I feel like we could
I
really
was
do
redeemed. What's up?
something with. Bring back
Yeah,
Rubando.
whatever happened to
That's who you
Rubando?
can bring back. Bring back
He actually
him.
still be rapping. He just needs some looks.
He was on URL, ain't he?
Exactly, and he's still cold. He don't have nothing. Like bring him back. He actually
Bring
cold.
back
Give me a
Briz.
list of the. I definitely
He
tried
got
to
the
bring
power.
back Briz, but
I have a list of
send me the
niggas.
list, Tati.
That should
That's
come.
okay with you. That's
Well,
not gonna
no,
jeopardize our
no,
friendship. Big headed ass.
no. It's not just me. I'm just saying in general. But
Yeah, now send
I
me the
got a
list.
list of like underground.
We need
Queen
Jay
Latifah.
Kruger to get bigger plates, Frank.
Need
You know
who?
that. Jay
Hey
Kruger.
Frank, y'all put this in the Titantron. This shit getting crazy.
Who'd you say? Jay Kruger?
In the Titantron.
I
Yeah.
did. I had he
Oh,
had
the
one of the best
RV
battles on
six man
OSBL
shit.
versus Gates of the God. See, y'all ain't watched that event, man.
They made you the
I was
sixth
there. What are
man
you
Y'all
talking
niggas
about,
don't
Frank?
fuck with me
bro.
for real. I did.
I
I
was
did bring
there.
back Jay
What you
Kruger.
talking about? What you say?
That was one
Bring
of
him
his
back
best
more.
perform. I mean, how many times? It's like 10 mil. It's
So
This
bring him back
this
where?
also the
it's
thing
10 million
though.
battlers.
This also
Go
the
ahead. Go ahead. Go
thing
ahead.
though, honestly, like some people, and this just is what it is for real. Like even though I fuck with Rubando, it's like if they're not going to do nothing with it, then it's no point in bringing them back either for real. Like it's if you're going to get the traction or whatever, and then do nothing with it, then it's pointless. Like it's a waste of time, just dead ass. Like so they would just have to make sure that
Hmm.
they doing what they supposed to do
Nah, that's real
basically.
shit.
Bring back Johnny Alcatraz.
Now you're gone too far. Now you're gone too far. Any nigga says some
I ain't
negative
gonna
shit
hold
about the
you.
space is not getting no bread from me. But go ahead, bro.
I don't know about Johnny Alcatraz. I'm gonna be honest. Like, he was
She's
cool.
trolling. She's trolling.
Oh, all right.
Oh my
No,
God,
a lot
froze.
of
Frank was
people.
like,
A
I
lot,
don't know. I don't know.
No, why y'all say that though? I wanted him to finish what he was saying first.
Finish
Go
it,
ahead,
bro.
pros.
Had to stop her. She's trolling. She's trolling.
I just think that I don't know. I just think certain battlers kind of like do they need a comeback arc? Like do they need a comeback story? Like
That's what I'm saying.
you know what I mean? Like what? Like I feel like to have a real comeback story, you would have had to make some traction, then
Mm-hmm.
kind of fall off a cliff. And you know, I kind of feel like he got smoked early in his battle rap campaign and shit. You know what I mean? So. And he just started battling different after that. It seemed like after that Ill Will performance, like the air was kind of out of his whole career.
Who we talking about right now?
Um,
Oh
Johnny
yeah, no,
Alcatraz.
I'm
So
good. Cool on that.
bring
But
back
who
copy
who
This
who
this
do
a
bars.
y'all want to
prime
see come back? This is a good
this a
conversation.
prime example. Let me tell you. This a prime example, right? Franchise just came back outside for Eunice and then Swervo after that. Franchise is cold. Right. He just had a bunch of noise
I've
behind his
tried
name
three
again.
times, and here's another thing: y'all niggas don't
And
be
then
knowing what goes on behind the
but
scenes.
listen, let me finish. Let me finish. I'm saying like he just came back and then he just did what with all that traction that he just garnished. Like literally
But
did shit with
I
it.
can't,
And he's back right
I can't
like
like
where he
speak
So
on
I
was.
think
franchise,
Like
but I can't say that behind the scenes attempts do be made for certain people. You know what I'm saying?
so.
So,
Franchise.
so that's on them. That's what I'm saying though. It's pointless in bringing certain people back. Like no matter how, and I fuck with franchise. Like I think he's
me
a
too.
cold ass rapper, but it's like you're not doing shit with it. It's a waste of time
So
at
I
this
think
point.
Let's bring
franchise
back Rich
was
Dollars.
You lost us,
yeah.
brother.
All
You
right
lost us
now,
with that one.
pause.
Chill. He had the most top tier chill in battle rap history. Like I'm not gonna lie
Mm,
to you. Like when he say chill, that was the
Nah,
uh,
best
Rich was one of
quiet.
them though.
That was the best quieter crowd down word in battle rap history. His chill was different, but I think that again, yeah, I just think you had to have some history. Franchise is a peculiar situation. I'm not super high on him, but I am I am able to recognize that the corona shit really killed his stock. He wasn't able to get across the border, I believe, during those times to
Yeah, COVID.
yeah, to get
Yeah.
any in
Yeah,
battle.
that's
So it
true.
wasn't
That's
more
true.
like franchise was struggling performance wise. So I would be more inclined to be you know, receptive to him having a comeback just because I feel like it wasn't really his fault why he got burnt out. Now I do agree with you, Todd. He did beat Eunice, but my whole thing is I think people think the impact of beating Eunice right now might be a little bigger than it actually is. I think he has a lot of momentum within the culture and the core fans, but the casual fans and the here and there fans, I don't know how much they're really up on a Eunice. So a win like that wouldn't be that marquee.
Okay, this the thing, right? So I agree with the COVID era, like messing up his stock a little bit, right? But what I'm saying with that is he came back last year, right? He battled Eunice and Swerve, right? And won both battles. He did. He had a lot of traction. Like all he had to do was keep it up, keep going. Like I know people was trying to get him on cars and things like that. He just didn't do shit with it after he was getting that traction. So that's why I'm saying like that's when it becomes a waste of time at that
But
point because it's
wait, just
like
to push
okay,
back against that, Tati, there is a lot of
it's
politics.
no
I'm gonna push
pushback.
back anyway, Queen. There's a lot of politics.
I got some pushback too, Frank. I don't know.
Okay,
Go
okay.
ahead.
Follow up,
Okay,
follow
and
up.
I'm gonna push y'all right back.
Okay,
So
let's
let's
get to
go.
pushing. There's a lot of politics in battle rap,
I'm not
and
pushing nothing.
unfortunately, it don't be made public. But it's a lot that has happened to try to make franchise battle again. It's just a lot has fallen through, and I do wish that franchise could have the opportunity to express it.
Todd
He
saying he's
I
had
know of
opportunities though.
opportunities he's had that no politics have been involved in and that he literally just have not taken um
Advantage
that
of.
he just haven't taken
Hmm.
advantage of literally. So yeah, like maybe that happens sometimes or with certain battles or whatever, but that's not his story for all
Let's
the
bring back
time.
Lotta Zay.
So that
I know a
Now
lot of Zay
niggas lost
fire.
me
a
again.
lot of
Bring back
Zay,
Niggas
Mac
lost me
Mill.
had a lot
again.
to
Niggas
say.
lost me again. Bring back Mac Mel.
Also too though, because I've talked to league owners. Organics tried to book me versus franchise maybe 5 times.
That's fire.
And I remember, well, nah, I turned it down all 5 times. I think that
Good talk.
for me too, just talking to organic when we were going through booking that, I think it's also a little bit of a struggle to find him opponents too with like solid names. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I don't think a lot of battlers are like when they hear that name from a promoter, they're like, yeah, let's do it. You know what I mean? Especially if you know, like for solid names, franchise is a high risk, low reward situation too. You know what I mean? So I think he falls victim to that too. And then
Tough.
the few chances that he does get, you know what I mean? What outside of like for me,
Can you explain high risk, low reward to the people who may not know what that?
No,
yeah.
no, we know what the fuck
So
Some
if
it
people
I
mean,
if I
don't.
man.
Queen
so if
Latifah,
I
go ahead.
okay,
Everybody in here know what it mean, Montel.
yeah, it's simple though too. Like if I got fucking status and I know that franchise is on like the bubble far as status wise, beating him, you guys are gonna give me low praise for it. But if I lose to him, I'm gonna be hearing about it for fucking months. So for me, it's like, what's the point of writing these 3 rounds and getting ready for franchise when I win it? It's just like you were supposed to be franchise. You know what I'm saying? But then,
Oh,
what you say?
go ahead and finish, cause I got pushback, nigga.
All right, go ahead. No, no, I'm listening.
Okay, so even if it's not like maybe like super top tier names, right? It's still great matchups that could happen for franchise that people would enjoy seeing. So, normally I don't say matchups and things that I have in my head and things like that, but I'm going to give y'all one. Um, Franchise and Ace Amin would be a
Fire.
great battle
That's
to
not a
me,
yeah, yeah.
right? And I think that's a solid matchup, solid battle for both of them. Great competition. I don't care, bro.
Nah, bro,
Yellow ass
bro,
on.
stumbling
And
that
all
down
that.
is so funny.
But like, besides like any other like choking or whatever,
No,
what I'm
that's a
saying. But
solid matchup, Ty.
that's a
I
good
got a
matchup
better
to
one.
me, right? So it's other opponents out there for him that I think would be good for him, that would make sense, and that would still be like, what I'm saying. Everybody can't beat Ace. I mean, like, especially if he's showing up like that's not everybody could just whoop his ass type of battle. So I think that's like good dog fight, competitive shit like that. It's plenty of them
What
out there
about
for
Ty?
him. It doesn't have to be.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
What you think about franchise versus show off? Like I think that'd be a dope battle. I think that's a dope matchup.
Get on RBE.
Nah, come on, y'all know what's go. Yo, hello, hello. This is what I be
Hello,
talking
hello.
about.
Hello. I'm gonna be
Y'all
honest.
know that
Like
can't
I
happen,
don't
man.
a lot of
Let's bring them city back.
uh,
Let's bring them city
mm,
back.
All right, come on, man. Look, we like, come
Steffi,
on,
you don't
come
have
M
to
on,
raise
City
your hand.
Fire.
I
come
try to
on,
be polite.
man.
Wait,
Steffi Ray give us a Toronto history lesson.
no. I'm just wondering because I'm not a battle rapper, right? Do you think it makes a difference when you don't battle at home a lot? Like, do you as a battle rapper prefer to battle at home? Like every single one of franchise battles lately has been a road game because we're not having battles here. So do you think maybe he just wants to battle at home?
I think most battle
No,
rappers got to deal with not battling at home. Most.
But like ever, like
no, but I also
there's
think
four events March 8th. We've had 4 events in 2 years.
Is he not able to or
We're not
something?
having events here. Like we don't have as
Why?
many
Why
leagues as
not?
you guys, first of
Why aren't
all.
events happening up there?
Because
Is
there's
there
only
something I'm
two
missing?
leagues, Frank.
Okay, so it's like Beast Mode and
And
KOTD,
King
right?
of the Dot. And the last King of the Dot was whatever happened after Stay Forever.
I also
Okay.
wouldn't be
Like out
I wouldn't be
here.
oh my bad. I wouldn't be surprised if franchise don't feel like the pay is worth coming across the border that much.
That
You
makes
know what
sense
I mean?
too.
Like,
Like
and if I don't know his booking stuff, but
no,
like
but
if he has
let's
to
just
pay
say the
for his
money's
own
low.
flights, like that's mad expensive flying from Toronto every time.
I was about to say it, like going across the border and having to come into the states for money that may not be as good as the money he can get when he's just battling in Canada. He might not feel like it's worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
like
I
it's
think he
different
kind
now
of
than
has.
when you were coming out here. Like we were having so many GZ events and all that stuff all the time. But we it's not like that here anymore.
I mean,
I
go ahead,
feel
Tati.
like franchises past the point though where his travel and stay wouldn't be taken care of. So
You don't think
I
that's
don't
an
I
issue
don't
for
really.
her?
Lots of leagues are not paying for travel and stay, especially not when they see the cost of the flight from Toronto.
Okay, but one of the things on my bucket list was franchise versus Tay Rock in Toronto,
Mm.
and like I
Tay
was
Rock
waiting
can't get
for a.
here.
Oh, okay, shit. Well, okay. Well, that's the end of that. Then let me scratch that off my notes.
Yeah,
You
like
said you
that's a
said
thing
hold on.
too, right?
You said bucket list.
Yeah, I had Rock versus franchise
Frank's
in
bucket list
Toronto.
is full of, you know what, Frank, move along.
I'm about to go to the grocery
I
store,
got
go
a
grocery
few.
shopping. Frank, you
I
keep
don't know
talking
what is
about
I
your
bucket
got a
list. I'm
bucket,
going
few.
to my
Frank,
I
bucket
got
but
a
list.
it's
few on my
terrible.
bucket list, but I thought Rock and
And
franchise.
bros, why you was throwing your thumbs down?
Oh,
Oh, that I fat fingered that button, miss. That was.
That's
he
cap,
want to
bro.
be me
Yeah, that
so
was my fault.
bad.
Nah, man.
You a lie. Hey Top, good
Good
morning.
morning, y'all. How
Good
y'all doing?
morning.
Good
March
morning.
8th, March 9th. Talk about it.
You
Uh,
released that
hey,
music yet, Top? Don't
What's
play with
good,
me.
King?
nah, I ain't releasing yet. What up, King?
Man, every day I'm gonna ask
What's
you
up?
about it.
Yeah, March 8th. March 8th is a movie. You got the cook up, you got Ego Clash, and you got Cold Day in Hell. So if you in the South, you got somewhere to go. You got if you in the Midwest, you got somewhere to go. And if you East Coast, tri-state area, you got somewhere to go. March 8th.
Speak
Yeah,
on it.
Top and knife.
Salute.
Yeah, and then the ninth.
We got nothing on the knife. What you got on the
Yeah,
knife
no
now?
cut. No cut is on the ninth. Y'all know what's going on. Rex versus Twerk. Rum Nitty versus Snake Eyes. Tay Rock versus Enes. Charlie Clips versus Casey J. Swamp versus Coffee Brown. And
Fire.
Av versus Bad News. And that motherfucker. Get your tickets.
I'm so excited to see Casey outside
And
again. I
against
don't think
Right?
y'all
Clips is
understand.
genius. That's fire. Super fire.
Y'all know I'm a Bardashian
Oh,
by way.
brother.
Yo, T Top, you got
Oh,
niggas
By
in
Casey
your
way
talking
you
is
about
got
so
some
you got a
crazy.
Broadway
roster?
is insane.
I'm building one.
You got some killers, yo?
Yeah, I'm building that roster. I'm building it up
Alright, who you don't got nobody like send outside so far, like right now?
right now. Nah, the one guy was outside. He outside already.
Okay, okay, okay. Just asking.
Tell you want to smoke them?
Come on, you already
Shit.
you
You
know I'm on
already
the
know
hunt.
that's why he asked
Come
her.
on, man, you know I'm on the hunt.
Mm-mm-mm. That boy funny.
Tati, check your
I'm
fucking
trying to
text
see who he got
messages.
over there. So,
Talk
Let
about
me
you
see.
got a roster.
nigga,
He
you
ain't even
know
had
I
his
don't
first
check
car
my
Niggas
yet. Talk
think
about
they
you got a
Barack
messages.
Obama
roster.
and shit.
Santa don't give a fuck. He about he be wanting to smoke some shit. Let him find out. No, why he was in here arguing with what's his name? Q Hefe? Is it Q Hefe?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's top man's right.
He Santa had already
He was
started.
arguing. Y'all was in here arguing, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, they were trying to set something up.
Oh my god.
I'm crying. I did not know this was his first
I
battle
work
though. Till
quick.
he said that.
Yeah, it's his first battle,
He
man.
talked crazy.
Y'all cut my man some slack. You heard?
Yeah. He back like he got some sense. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Man, he might fuck around smoke you, dumb
Not
ass.
not at all. Not at all. Not I know nigga named Q Hefner.
Oh shit, nah, that's funny.
Nah, but salute to your first card though, gang. I hope
Thank you, bro.
wish
Thank you.
for sure, for sure.
You
You
in the
feel me?
building?
Wish the best. Nah. I'm on no entourage, gang. You feel me? I
Okay,
got
thank
money
you.
that same the day before.
You finna die.
No, I'm not. I'm about
Good
to
luck.
smoke that
Good luck.
nigga.
Money gonna man, you can't fuck with no money, nigga.
Hey,
I
listen,
like
Frank.
money, but he don't be
Hey,
clean.
listen. I'm about to show you something. This your fault,
No, brother, here we go. Go ahead.
bald nigga, old nigga.
Oh my god.
You always, you
You
always,
YNs just be so full of
you
confidence.
always wanna
Till y'all full of
wanna
bullets, man.
bet
Yeah, you about
against
to
me.
die, bro.
What
It's
the
All
over with,
right,
fuck?
bro.
you know what? You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna
He's
kick
gonna
his
smoke
ass,
you.
and at 8 o'clock the next morning, I'm gonna host the space, and I'm gonna be like, I told you, I told you.
Tanner, you can't beat no money, bro. Come on, man.
Hey,
Keep it
Frank,
real.
listen, March 9th, I'm gonna have a space. It might be March 10th, depending on how sleepy I am. But I'm gonna have a space, and it's just gonna be titled "I
You
told you."
sleeping right now on the fact that this nigga about to whoop your ass.
No, I'm not sleeping. Listen, he nice, but he ain't no
No, he's
Tanner, bro.
very nice. We're not gonna do that. He beat Dice.
All right,
I'm surprised Tati hasn't come to the rescue. Nah, man. Nah, man.
hey, don't do that, man.
She about to cook me when she come back. But Nah, I mean we gonna see, but I.
You said who beat Dice?
but, see, all you gotta do is say the. Where's
Who
Doc,
you
man?
say
Where the
beat
fuck is
Dice?
Doc? Monty.
Money did not beat fucking Dice. You're
You
dumb.
talk
He
about
just
get
said
money?
anything.
Okay, look,
Get
look.
money. Like oh, you're crazy as hell. And Dice got his whole crucible spot off of whooping Money ass.
You think Monty could
Like,
fuck with Tanner?
yeah, I think Money can fuck
I
with
think Monty
Tanner.
gonna
So
beat his
Tanner
ass.
better be prepared. He been battling longer than
You see how she
Tanner.
just said it nicely, Tanner? She just agreed with me
No, I'm
nicely.
not saying that. I already had my conversations with Tanner. He know what he got to do. That was a setup battle anyway. They was trying to get Tanner smoke because he be
Yeah, they
talking
about to
shit.
get you smoked because you can't fuck with no Monty, nigga.
Listen, man, I'm Tati.
Got him
I still
fucked
gotta
up.
call you. Let you hear this first round.
We've heard it before. Droopy doo, droopy doo, droopy doo, droopy doo. There's nothing you gonna fucking. Come on, man.
Okay, what do y'all think about the stop me mine now? Come on now. You finna go to your
Hey
room.
Frank, you want to fight?
Go get my belt.
Bro, you got a better
Go give
chance
me
of
that
winning a
switch.
fight
Go
against
give
me
me
with
that switch
sciatica than
off the
beating Monty. I'm
tube.
gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke this nigga.
Bro,
You
I
already
hope
know what
so.
that
Mhm.
Because
is.
if you
I'm gonna,
lose this shit,
but
I'm on
I
your
feel
ass,
like
bro.
man, that's
On
just.
God, I'm on your ass. Because you've been in these spaces like terrorizing niggas. So if
But
you
you
don't
gotta
win
think
this
about
battle,
it though.
bro,
So
if
You
you
gotta
don't win
think.
this mother, just because you got a bodyguard named Taty don't mean shit. If you don't win this next battle,
Everybody
bro,
thinks she my manager.
no, she a bodyguard. But
Bodyguard is anything,
I'm your
nah,
bodyguard
nigga.
that's
too.
true. That unless I
Mm-mm.
sponsor Jim's battle, then
Nah,
I'll bend me
a
over.
hypocrite. You a
Unless you
hypocrite, Frank.
sponsor Jim's
Nigga,
battle.
a hypocrite, man. All right,
Nah,
bro.
listen, nah, listen. We gonna see how it go, but you definitely gotta win this, bro. You got no choice.
Nah,
Real
for sure.
talk.
But look, that's the crazy thing though, right? This is why I say like I think it's just so fun to me, and it's fun because it puts more pressure. I like being pressured to be great, right? You feel me? I feel like that just gives me a different type of excitement, right? So it's like people saying I'm the underdog, like people saying, "Oh, you're not supposed to win," or this and this and that, but then it's like you have to win. It's just like how the fuck, like when I
Yeah, you
listen.
have to win, nigga, because you having hella debatables, nigga. Like it's
Who
time
had
you
a
get some clear
debatable? I ain't had no
wins.
debatables with nobody.
Name your last three battles.
Desi, I beat him clear. Mike Streets, I beat him
Okay,
clear.
Desi, you won. That's one, but it
Y-
was an edge. Some people like his goofy ass angle. What's next?
Yo, bull, I 30 him, and I beat Mike
Okay, Yo Bull,
Streets.
you didn't 30. I watched that battle. You won 2-1.
All right,
And some people could debate he won if they like corny shit. Go ahead. Next one.
Mm.
all right, man. And I beat
That's
Mike.
my.
His Yo
It,
Bull battle is not
It
it,
was
debatable.
2-1. I said he won 2-1.
But you said it could be debated.
Yo, hold it down
That's
by the
not
truth, Tati. Go
debatable.
ahead, Tanner. What was the other battle?
Yeah, that's not a
Frank,
debatable
anything could be
battle.
debated.
That's the
Fuck
debate, ain't
this
it?
shit.
Go ahead, Tanner.
and I beat
Not
Mike
that
Streets
battle.
in a one round though
All right, bro.
renovation.
Look, I'm sick of your shit. Just beat
It was
Monty,
some
bro.
people that had twerk beefing
Yeah,
real name
nigga.
brand them.
Nah, Wizzo, that's disgusting. That's called delusion. But
Oh, I love T
Tanner,
Rap.
just do what you're
Yeah.
supposed to do, bro.
Nah, for sure, man. You feel me?
Trina, good morning.
Another, you know, pay per view, another live stream. You know,
I hate when niggas say, "Oh, I ain't reading all that," and they know they gonna read
and
I
then
all that.
actually say it
respond
after I
and
read all that.
reply.
I ain't gonna lie.
You
I
said
say it
what?
after I read all that. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly, and I know you read all of it. So why would you text me and say you ain't reading all of that?
Ah, that's funny as shit.
I already know you did.
Nah, that's
But
stop calling me out. Yo, you good? Like just cause you know me, like let me do my
ain't nobody
shit.
even know I was
Nah,
talking
let me
about you.
run
They
my
probably
shit,
thought I was
nigga.
talking about my nigga
Shit.
or something. They ain't know who I was
Nah, let me
talking
run
about.
my shit, nigga.
Of course.
I,
What's going on with Hitman and Jack
all right,
Boy?
look, here's the thing.
I know about the clip,
He's
but go
saying
ahead.
Hitman is not the and I want Jack in here to have this discussion. But he's saying that Hitman is not the top performer. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
It's it.
Hitman is the
Oh, go
greatest,
ahead.
man. Let's
Tati,
just
you
cut
check
the
your
shit.
DM.
Let's just cut all the shit. Let's just cut all the shit. And I want Jack to be here before I say this, but let's just cut all the shit. Hitman is the greatest performer. That's it. It's him, then Sean, and then the list goes on and on. Hustle.
No, I agree.
But niggas saying he not the
Yep,
top
I
Man,
agree.
performer is ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
I've been waiting to talk about this. I was trying to get Hitman to talk about.
Okay,
I know
but
he
do
was
you
like, "Who the
know
fuck
Joey
is this
Linwood,
nigga?"
Big Linwood? Before we proceed.
He from Detroit?
Oh my god.
Man, do you
Do
know
you know that
Joey
nigga or
Linwood?
nah, bruh?
Nah.
Yep, I'm
Yeah,
finna
I'm finna
tell
cook
You
too.
this.
came in here with his name and you don't even know
Only reason we know Linwood is
No, I
because of
came in here
Joey
with my
Linwood.
name. He don't know me.
Man, Linwood ain't that
No,
damn
ain't no
big,
way
man.
Linwood like Texas.
Linwood not even a city. It's a hood.
Oh my god.
him.
Exactly.
This
Nah.
getting worse.
So
Wait,
how
how
y'all don't
old are
know each
you?
other from the
This
same
getting
hood?
worse.
41.
How old are you?
Oh, he might be older than me actually.
41.
41? Oh, he might be a
Okay,
Yes.
YN
Joey is
compared to
like
you.
Joey like
Not
38.
Nah,
He
saying
YN.
Joey
38?
is 38 is
Shane.
crazy. What's wrong with Tati?
Joey is like 38, man. Joey, come up here. No, he ain't 38
He in
though.
here?
But he in his 30s. They ain't too far apart. One of y'all, you supposed.
Yeah, man,
What?
I ain't that old.
How old are you,
No.
Joey?
I'm 33.
Okay.
If
Hey,
he
Right,
from the
that's
city,
not that far apart.
Joey, you
hold
if
ever
he
on,
from
seen
the
him
city,
before?
y'all
hell
would like
nah.
that's what I'm saying.
Hey,
Y'all would
Frank.
know. Like it's across Linwood cats and it's behind I mean it's across Davidson Linwood niggas and it's
Yo,
behind Davidson Linwood niggas. It's a
Okay,
whole
so
different
which
shit.
one
Hold
are
on,
what up, Tuck?
y'all?
hold on. I'm
I'm
gonna ask you a
behind
question
Davidson.
when they finish.
Okay, okay.
What part?
Which
What
one are
part of Linwood
y'all?
are you from?
Behind Davidson.
Like, Clements.
Yeah. Like in that area.
I'm on Cortland.
Oh, Cortland, so you across Davidson then.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
So
So
y'all from
how
the same hood, but
motherfuckers
not
in
the
that
same
battle
hood.
then?
Okay, so they
Y'all
from
from,
We
different
from the
y'all
sides?
from
same
different
street.
They
sides of
from
the
different
hood.
Yeah,
sides.
Yeah.
that's like Linwood and Dexter is like right next to each other. It's like it's one street in between Linwood and Dexter, and for 100 years we didn't like each
Oh,
other.
so y'all ops.
And
Girl, hit
Oh
the
then
shit.
button.
The nigga was dying, man.
Look at Battle Rap
Alright.
bringing y'all together,
for
man.
real.
Black
Joey,
on
this
black
is
crime is crazy.
yeah. Joey,
Hey,
this is Big
Big Linwood,
Linwood.
are you a fan of Joey Linwood?
Yeah, get into him.
Hello?
I mean, I got to do my research
Please.
now.
He got a great battle with Geechee Gotti, man. Tap into that, man.
Damn, Frank.
Oh,
What was
that's
there a
that's
different
what's
one in
up.
promo?
No, he right
Oh,
here
my
to
fault. Go ahead,
speak.
Joey. Speak up,
Mhm.
brother.
Talk your shit, Frank. Talk your
Now I was
shit,
just trying to
nigga.
put you on, but Tati said stop uplifting
No.
black men. I'm done. I'm done. Go ahead, Joey.
Yeah, I battle Geechee. I beat Maddie.
I'm right
I beat
here.
Saga.
I don't want to sit in the chair. I
Yeah.
want to sit right here.
The boss, why are you throwing me thumbs down, man?
That's
Girl,
what's
because
up,
she
brother. I'm
wanted
about
us
to
to
follow
say
you
her
now. Said,
name.
all right,
I ain't
it's
even see
Detroit
you
versus
down there.
everybody with me, like
Facts.
all the way.
I've been sent her hella
I'm still
invites,
Me
pissed
nigga.
at the
too.
Don't
damn
fall
that the
for it.
Lions ain't making it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Bullshit, man.
Girl, she's getting on my
So we gonna be in Chicago. We
Yeah,
Chicago
she
March 8th. I'm
must
gonna
be
whoop
doing
on
them
Duke the
back and
Shooter,
forth.
man.
You lucky I ain't gonna be there, nigga.
What you gonna do?
Ah,
I'm gonna hit you with that brick that Craig hit Debo with, nigga. Fuck you
oh
trying to
shit.
Nah, nigga. It's lit, man.
That's funny as shit.
Hey, Joy, you went to Central?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now Frank, what was you saying before we
Oh,
got
we got
Oh, my bad, my
sidetracked. Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
listen
yeah.
listen, you niggas gotta follow each other now and handle that family reunion on your own.
Mhm.
Uh
Tati ain't shit.
now y'all know y'all Linwoods now. Go ahead on
Linwood and
now.
Nigga
Linwood sound
said,
like a
Uh
law firm.
and
okay, now I was asking you what happened with
Oh yeah, yeah,
Hitman.
yeah. So Jack said that Hitman wasn't, and Jack is here now, so I can speak on it because I don't want to speak on them when he's not here. But he's basically said that Hitman wasn't the top performer, and I told him I was going to call him and argue about it later. But in my opinion, it's Hitman is the top performer, and then Sean, and then from there you can make whatever list you want to make. But his argument was there's other people that perform more than Hitman does. You know what I'm saying? And the Hitman is not the top performer. He's a top battler, but not a top performer. And I disagree with that.
Hitman is the number
No
one
question, right?
performer.
I thought we all kind of
That's
was on the
opinion.
same
That's
page about that.
opinionated.
Him,
That's
What?
opinionated.
Hitman,
It's
K.
opinionated.
Shine,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't care.
Well,
How?
Cause
what he had?
twerk. If you got
What
twerk
Okay.
in a situation, man, you talk about big stupid moments. Come on, we're not talking about your brother jumping. I'm listen. Hold on. Let's get this straight. Man, my
Hitman,
boy. I
K.
fuck. That's my
Shine,
Yeah, I mean, I'm
homie.
yeah.
not mad at
That's
Twerk
what
being
that's
number
but
what
three
that's
what
he's not. But what? All
what
right.
Jack
What?
Boy
What?
was
What? What? What?
was
You
in
tell me. Can I
performing.
say this right here? Right. Let me say this one thing. You give me one shine moment that was bigger than that shit when twerk dunked on what's his name with that hut shit. When
Professor Sean.
that shit wasn't
Professor
that wasn't a
Shine is
that wasn't
one.
no big of a
Motherfucking
reaction, bro.
JC shit,
That
That
wasn't
nigga.
no
was
bigger
definitely a
reaction. That shit
moment.
took
But
a
this
little
the thing,
something,
because
bro.
we ain't gonna argue over the order
I
of
mean,
them.
I'm just
He's
saying.
definitely
No,
up
you
there,
said
so
Sean
nobody is
three.
taking that.
I'm not
What,
mad at
bro?
Twerk being number
Nobody is.
three.
I
I ain't
never,
gonna lie.
I never gave no order. I just was
No,
naming
not you,
them.
Tati. It's
So,
beef
Nah,
with
but
Frank.
oh,
Not you.
nah, beefing
That's why I
over
came off.
performer is crazy. Nah, but
okay.
no, I think Hitman is number one. I think that's not debatable at all. Like, I don't even
So
the
see.
interview that I watched that
question,
he
right? Hold on,
the,
not to cut
the
you off.
Oh yeah. Besides that, I do got
Not to cut
Hitman
you
as
off,
number
Frank.
one.
You
But
had
Go
an
ahead, go ahead.
event.
else, yeah.
If he the best performer, why did Twerk win performance of the night?
Bro, Hitman created and brought in an entirely different
It,
personality to battle. He
I'm
brought
just
his
saying.
little brother
I'm not
into the
talking about. I'm
performance of it
listen.
all. How can we even debate that?
I'm not saying. I'm saying on a card together because they've been arguing this shit, right? Why did Twerk win performance of the night?
Because his opponent wasn't good.
It
He
is
obliterated his opponent.
if it
Whereas
what
Hitman had a tougher fight.
if it wasn't, it's the moments, man. It's the moments, man. The blow the whistle moment, the fucking the body you drop. It's not the fuck what the opponent did. I think anybody would have stood in front of that would have got the same reaction.
Bro, what's bigger than reload with the bullets that came out of? What are we doing?
But
My little brother gonna have
but
to hold
Tuck,
you up. Like what? Like
All right,
come
can I
on.
but
ask you this question?
on any given night, somebody can have a better performance. So like, we can't just base it off of just
All
one.
right, can I ask this? So Hitman have no big moments without his brother. You tell me a big moment without
Shooting
like
like
big.
J.R.
Reload
Smith,
J.R.
is not with
Smith,
his
shooting
nigga.
like
brother.
J.R. Smith, like
Man,
bullets that
it's
came out
they,
of him. I could
but
go
that
on
shit
for
still wasn't
days.
bigger than his brother when he put his brother in there, bro.
But
It
that's
still won't
him.
get
That's
But
how
you
much
it,
of a
you just moving
performer
the
not
he
bigger than
is.
goalposts.
that though.
That's how much of a performer he is. He's
what
introduced bringing another nigga
You
into the
know what I'm saying? It's
performance, and the
not.
fans wanting to see that.
I'm just saying.
but what make Hitman performance crazy is because his special move is his
That and
performance.
bingo,
The when he was doing that shit, the bring it back, what's the reload?
the bullets that came out of him.
Yeah, but like yeah, his special move,
That
like that's
violin
that's a
shit he
part of
did
his
against
Crazy.
Big
performance.
T.
Before he stopped
That
doing
shit
it,
crazy, bro. The violent shit
And
with
you
Big
got the
T, like
remix. The
man, the
The story
remix,
remix,
against
that's what I
the
meant.
remix,
Arsenal.
that shit is too much. It's too much. Like Hitman is the number
My
one
head, I start coaching.
best perform. Yeah,
I'm
like
at.
against ours,
Hi
like
Katrina.
Go ahead, Trina.
Good morning to my sisters.
Morning,
How you
Trina.
doing today?
oh, so your brothers
I'm
don't matter.
good.
Okay,
Yeah, what's up, niggas?
all
So
right.
no, what's
Yeah,
up,
you
brothers?
Word, nigga.
What's up,
What's up, brothers?
niggas?
What's up, brothers? Nah, but I wanted to say because I heard Tuck say, I was minding my business and a listener sitting on this fat old ass.
right.
And I heard
Mm-hmm.
motherfucking Tuck say Hitman only got big moments with his brother. So I came up here to correct that because when he just
Get him.
battled Geechee, he had several big moments and his brother never popped out one time. He literally broke the building multiple
Well,
times
what though?
with the what was the bar y'all that broke the building when he
Hey,
said
made
something
in
about Geechee
China.
White? Yes, that broke the
Yeah.
building. Nigga, what? What?
All right, man. You know,
Where's the
to each his own,
no.
man. To each his own,
Lie.
man.
Ain't no lie.
I ain't.
Where's the
Listen.
rebuttal? Where's the rebuttal?
Uh,
You can try to give somebody credit without taking
Yeah,
away from
They
somebody
gonna say
else's.
to
You
I'm
each
not.
his
literally
Hold on.
did
own.
take
I
away
just
from
said.
Hold on.
Hold on. First
Hitman
and foremost,
by
I said I'm not taking
Mm-mm.
no saying only
because
with
that's
his
how I feel, and
brother.
that's my
Like,
Dee-dee-dee.
opinion, though. Like, what's his
Control the
biggest?
room was a
but
moment,
that's
His
nigga.
just not
his
You
facts
can't
he got
say
a
though.
to
lot of that
each
shit
his
when he
own when
let
it's
me
an
knock him
undeniable
let me
moment,
knock
though.
him smooth out, or they just had
Hold
a
on.
collab. They just had
You
a
can't.
fucking a reel of
He
him and his
taught you how to
brother.
control the room,
Hey
nigga.
yo, listen, they just had a whole reel about all of big moments him and his brother had, bro. Somebody just had that shit up somewhere on the internet,
Okay, so
bro.
that's not
That's
that's
Yeah,
not
that's
no,
because
that's
that's
not to take away. That's what we saying. Like he had, of course, he has them with his brother. He brought that shit in, right? But you're
I'm
acting like
not.
he don't have any alone. That's the
and then the
thing. That's
thing
what
is
we're
to
saying.
say, oh, to each his own. It's like even if you didn't like the bar, it's an undeniable moment because the he broke the building with it. So even if you didn't like the bar, he broke the building with that bar, and his brother wasn't around. So you know,
I mean,
just came
Katrina,
up and
actually, I don't even know what you talking about. So I don't.
yeah, cause you
I
don't know
don't.
battle rap, my nigga.
yeah.
Nah.
Katrina, I've been doing this
Tuck
battle rap shit
into him.
before
And
you.
I ain't gonna lie, that Super Mario shit. No matter what y'all think about
Before
it, that
you
Super
start
Mario shit
liking
was
battle rap, I
fire to
was
me.
doing this battle rap shit, bro. Like, come on,
Tuck
man.
crazy.
Performance.
Tuck
First, I
I
feel
just
like you
don't
gotta define what the performance is
like
for y'all
just
start
because
I
somebody
think
got a
this
arguing
the
over it
stadium,
showmanship
because
that
of
made it
rapping.
people
that.
starting to talk about moments and
The
all this
showmanship for
other
sure.
shit. Like
The
you have to
showmanship is
But
real
define
the
what
big.
the
craziest
performance
part about
is.
what Jack Boy was saying is eventually they landed on accolades versus attributes, what determines what a top tier battle rapper is. And I'm like, but Hitman got both. So like,
What are we
why he
talking
not
about
even
now?
in the
Top tier.
no Jack Boy like in the interview that he did with Geechee and Jazz, eventually they landed on attributes and accolades because Hitman did the space where he was talking about the biggest battle rapper. He felt like he's the biggest battle rapper.
Who
Or he's the
y'all
So
say?
last.
Top tier G. Who you say?
all, attributes and accolades.
Wisdom.
Huh?
Who you say was top tier?
Nah, that's what they start talking about top tier. I thought we were talking about performance. That was Linwood,
Oh,
Yeah,
Big Linwood,
performance
not
was like
Jordan.
a yeah, performance was like a part of it, but eventually when Hitman did his spaces about being the biggest battle rapper, Jack Boy rebutted that and was like, it's a difference between talking about just numbers, which is accolades, and attributes, which is performance and having a pen and stuff like that. So like all of that was like all part of
Yeah,
Wait,
y'all not gonna confuse me.
yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I will say this: the top performer of all time is Hitman Holla. I don't know what we are debating. Is not for debate. Is Hitman Holla. Now there are other battlers who perform great. That doesn't take away from that. But the number one is Hitman. My personal number two is K Shine. Everything after that can be debated in whatever order you want it.
no, number three would
Three
be
is Twerk,
twerk,
and then you know what I'm
clearly.
saying. I put Jack in my top five, but we're not debating who number one is. Hitman Holla is number one. Like no question, no question.
I put the stop doing that. That's not cool. I'm not laughing because I told you stop. Don't say nothing back. Now you talking back too much. Put them up in there and chill.
it. She about to give
The
you a round behind the
I,
door
I
again.
love Tati the parent. I love that shit. But yeah. Oh wait, she got a definition in
I
here.
put
Okay, go
the
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah. That's
And
what I was gonna say.
What
Oh yeah.
No,
So
go
we
ahead,
Tati,
not we not
weapon.
thank you.
debating who top tier and who
Smart
not
guy.
Linwood. What the fuck you talking? Oh my bad, Frank. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Trina. Talk crazy.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so Tati put the performance definition up here. An act of staging or presenting a play, concert, or other form of entertainment. The action or process of carrying out or accomplishing a task, function. Okay, nigga. Form, concert, other form of entertainment. Entertainment is the key word in this shit right here. Entertain means people want to see and be entertained by you. Who does the highest numbers? Hitman Holla. Who is the most entertaining due to his performance? Hitman Holla. Case closed. Hitman Holla is number one. We can debate every other position.
It's
Hitman Holla is number
twerk.
one. Twerk is number three, brother. Good luck.
Twerk is number
I think
one.
it's okay to say that Hitman set the bar like right and that he was doing it for longer, but now twerk is up there too. I think that's okay to say that.
100%. 100%. You
But
could say
you
this
know,
generation's number one is twerk or something like
I
that.
don't want to.
But all time, it's Hitman.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree. All time is Hitman. I definitely agree with that. And I just don't want to hear no more stupid ass shit that Hitman ain't got no moments without his brother. Like I don't really want to have to get out my body and shit like
Nah,
that. What
do
you
it. Get
mean?
out. Show these niggas.
The boss, you heard that?
Yeah,
I just
show them that
want
you
to
fought
say
He
for their
literally
I
just
was
kids.
I
had a
was
big
thoroughly
moment with Geechee.
satisfied.
What'd you say, the boss?
I just wanted to say I was just sending y'all thumbs down just because.
Okay.
Girl,
See, that's the
Tati,
shit
see,
I
you
be
were right,
talking
Tati.
about.
She just be coming here to disrupt shit.
he just came here to bomb y'all and then I dipped. I said, I'm out of here, man.
I'm like, why she just do all that and leave? Like, just
That Libra shit.
But yeah, no, salute to
hey,
all the
Doc.
performers though. Salute to
What's
Jack,
up?
salute Twerk, salute Chess, all the performers. But number one is Hitman.
Definitely salute my nigga Jack. What up, Tata? You good?
Yeah, I'm straight. Why Hitman was trying to go in on
I
Eunice?
ain't even addressing no.
Nah, why
I ain't
Twerk say
doing it.
whoop his ass?
Hold
That
on,
was
I ain't
so
even
funny.
hear what happened with
I,
that.
Twerk
What
said
happened
Yeah,
with
that
that,
Twerk's
back.
so
Tati?
funny, bro.
Twerk was trolling. He
Super,
said,
of
knock
course, he
him
was
out,
trolling.
Yeah,
holler.
but what was
Of course, he was
Hitman
trolling.
saying to Eunice?
Oh, he said knock him out, holler. Yeah, twerk trolling for sure.
What was Hitman saying to Eunice?
Because Eunice said that what he say? Jack could beat him when
Oh,
when
hell
he
no.
quote tweeted to one of Holla's tweets and said Jack could beat him.
Oh yeah, all that shit I just said null and void, man.
Trina, shut the
Girl,
fuck up.
yeah, nigga
Trina's
said a
so
nigga win a
funny.
battle.
Y'all know we don't play
Nigga
about
say a nigga
Eunice
win a
now.
battle,
Eunice.
then it's yeah.
we're not doing that. There's more to it than
And
that.
for the record, that nigga didn't utter that woman's name at all.
The bar was, we know what the bar was, though. It's okay. It is
It
what
was a
it is. Eunice apologized for it. So
but well
it is.
my whole thing he apologized for it and nigga said that it was good that it was rap, but now it's not rap all of a sudden because
It's not that.
I'm not trying to be caught on no clips. I ain't trying to do that. So I'm gonna shut up
Oh, yeah,
about
it
it.
ain't
But
no clip, but I'm saying people do got to realize, like, and you know, I
It
love
ain't no
Eunice. I rock
clip.
with
The
Eunice
boss, he
heavy.
talking about if
But it
somebody clipped the space.
yeah.
Hey,
ain't no clip.
It could be, it
What was
possibly
no?
could
You
be.
know it could be. You
Ain't
know it
clip.
could
Man,
be.
don't record, man.
What was the
If you
bar, please?
if you take somebody back, Tati, if you take somebody back for cheating, you gonna keep bringing it up
Yes.
No, I
after you
Mm, you
forgive
shouldn't.
them.
know women do that all the time, but that's not the point. At the same time, though,
Well, I'm not doing that if I say I'm going to work on it and
Shit, I
forgive
am.
them.
I agree. I wouldn't
I'm
either. But we
not.
hear
Shit,
men
I'm gonna
complain
keep it
about
Well,
women
moving.
doing that all the
shit,
time.
I'm
So
the woman they complain about.
Okay, let's focus. Let's focus for
right,
real. What was the bar?
the bar it was around the time it was when OSBL battled Gates when he battled Holmesy, and it was a whole
Okay.
back and forth about OSBL battling Bags and Bodies. That was a whole thing. So Eunice
Yeah,
took
I
a shot,
remember.
say Bags and Bodies come outside. The way these bullets gonna go through Holmes, Hitman gonna get PTSD. That was the bar.
Okay.
That was the bar.
Holla didn't like it. Eunice apologized for it. That's what it
Okay,
was.
we already said that. Why you keep bringing that up? Sorry, the boss. I'm not trying to do that. I'm sorry.
Right,
I'm
I'm
just
just
saying we
saying,
already
Holla
said
didn't like
Yeah.
it. Eunice apologized for it. It was good. So that was that. But the reference to if you forgive somebody or take them back for cheating, Eunice and Hitman didn't have a rapport at all before then. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, in the context of things, if you don't have a rapport with somebody and then you make a bar, mind you, of course I know that wasn't Eunice's intent. But you make a bar like that where somebody feels away and feels disrespected, and you apologize for that, you still
But why
don't have
don't
a
y'all do
report.
this with everybody though?
Okay.
Why don't y'all
So
do this
this
with
the thing.
Hold
If
everybody?
on,
I
let
could
her
ask,
let her
That's the
Yeah, I'm
finish
about
her
to
energy
say,
though, why
thought.
don't niggas? Why don't
yeah,
Let her
because
man?
finish her thought.
I don't know why I just got cut
Let
off
her
like that.
finish
I'm
her
I'm
just
thought,
sorry,
saying,
the
Doc, and
boss.
we
I'm
got
sorry,
her.
the boss.
Then
I'm
we
not
got her.
trying to. You know
I'm just
we.
saying
We know
like
you being
Eunice sister.
defensive, Doc. Just have a
I'm
dialogue.
not being defend. Shut up.
Yeah,
No,
all
you're
I'm
not.
saying is,
Yeah.
just everybody, just not all of y'all, just go ahead, finish the boss. Then Doc, you could go.
right. So
It is what it
yes,
is.
the apology, cool. So now that that's cool, that's done and over with, right? But there's still somebody that you never had a rapport with in the beginning. So it's like, okay, cool, you apologize. Okay, we keeping it moving, but we still keeping it moving in different directions. There's still no rapport there. So for you to then, and we all know, like, it's no question mark on how Holla is, right? So it is what it is. So from Holla's perspective,
Or Eunice.
or Eunice. Right. So if like that happened, it is what it is. So then if Hitman's whole thing is now you're quote tweeting me because Eunice could have just tweeted it on his own or whatever. And to some everybody gonna feel differently about it. But all Hitman is saying is me and you don't have a rapport. One of our first interactions was you making a bar that I felt was extremely disrespectful. So okay, cool. We got past that. Okay, cool. But now, like, why are you quote tweeting me? Why are you writing me at all if we don't have that? That's all he's saying. We don't have that. So I like you shouldn't even really be talking to me for real. That's the only thing that he's saying.
Okay, so I do get it, right? I get both sides. I so for one, it wasn't about cinnamon. So I do want to highlight that because that's what I'm like. Eunice said something about cinnamon. I don't, but I get it being a traumatic experience for Holla. I also do get like even him saying PTSD. I get him being offended by that because that was a traumatic experience for him, for all of them, right? Um, Also, I feel like everybody else knowing Eunice, like he really an innocent kid. It's like it's battle rap as well though. Like I feel like if he would have known that Holla would have got super offended by that, he absolutely 100% would have never said
I
it.
agree with you on
I
that.
think at the
I agree with
yeah, I
you.
feel like at that time he was stop chill. I feel like at that time he was trying to, just keep the spark going with the I remember the bags and bodies and OSBL versus OSBL being a thing. So I remember what video you talking about now. I couldn't remember at first. But yeah, when they was doing their little promo stuff for it. So yeah, I don't I see how if it's dead it is like, okay, you understand my intent wasn't to try to, it was no malicious intent behind it. So Eunice being Eunice, just knowing him is like, I don't I wouldn't think we have a, not saying they have an issue, but I wouldn't think it like would be something continuous once we agree and once I apologize and let you know that wasn't my intent to like really offend you. So yeah, I don't think
Hey,
but people.
to
I agree with
directly,
everything you
Go
just
ahead.
said.
hey, the
I
boss
agree with everything you just said. Hey,
to
man,
direct.
it just don't change. I think they just got to like, I don't think neither one of him and Eunice apologized. Him and just saying we don't have the kind of rapport where I feel like you should be quote tweeting me and talking to me like that. Now, if
So
anybody
so
who feels
so
like Hitman's wrong for that, then okay. But if that's how he feels about who he wants engaging with him, you know,
so I'm gonna say this, right? Everything you said in your first sentiments, I'm with you. Everybody's entitled to their feelings. Everybody's entitled to feel how they feel. So, especially, niggas got women and shit. Like, I could put myself in those shoes, and it's not that I don't get it, the boss. So I want to make that abundantly clear, right? My issue is that that was brought up again after formulating a battle rap opinion. You said, okay, you just said you're in my quote tweets, he in his quote tweets like that. Like what? It was a battle rap opinion. And you gotta think, Hitman is a larger than life figure in the culture, is he not?
he is for sure.
Okay, so if he's a larger than life figure in the culture, everybody's going to want to respond to something that he says, and it ain't just going to be negative shit. I don't even look at that as something negative. I thought it was just a battle rap opinion. Now the main thing that I'm mad at though is you niggas, fans are gonna be fans of what it's supposed to be, but the rappers, it's like, man, you niggas not about to do nothing. He got the right to feel how he want to feel. That's fine. But all these niggas now, all of a sudden, everybody got opinions. Why don't y'all niggas got these opinions on y'all own?
Oh, I didn't see anybody else's
No, no, no.
responses or
That
anything
that's
like
that's
that.
that's
Yeah,
all
I
I'm
didn't see
getting
none of
at.
that.
But as far as what you're saying, nah, it don't even matter if I agree. I totally get it.
Right. And I get what you're saying too, because I support Eunice. I think Eunice dope. So it's just a difference in perspective like that. But again, I didn't see no other commentary or nothing like that. So, you know, I
Yeah,
I,
and
I
this is
defer to
and for
you
the
on that.
record, and I'm telling this to you because we this ain't nothing like I'm not going off the rail or going off the handle. Like I'm just I'm telling you that everything is from his perspective. I do get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yep, I
really
get Eunice's as
it
well.
it is nothing. Is no argument there. I was just mad at the extra stuff from the other people that wasn't him. He's more than
Understood.
entitled to feel however he feel. Like I said, whether I agree with it or disagree with it. So that's really all it is. you know. And I think I just be feeling like if there was something with him, I just feel like if things are water under the bridge, I don't know. I feel like they should just be water under the bridge. But I feel you though.
I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some of the other people comments. It's like it's it's like
Do
sometimes
you
it be
mind
giving
reading
like
some of
people
them,
be
Tati?
waiting on,
Do
huh?
you mind reading some of them or putting them in a
It's
jumbotron?
no need.
And then my
Okay, okay.
my
Well, if
No,
it's
I'm
gonna
not
add
going
fuel to
to.
it, then don't. I genuinely didn't
y'all
see it.
keep
DM it to me then.
y'all
I'll look
keep
it up
treating me
myself.
like I'm a bitch ass nigga. My hands up though.
Mm.
Go ahead, Trina, and I go. I finish after.
Okay, so okay, I have a question, right? Is this the quote tweet, just to be clear, is the one where he said, "Say what you want, Jack Boy could win versus you," right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and Hitman didn't have a space yet, right? Because he said, and I just got here a couple like 10 minutes ago. So did he have a space yet? Because he said space in,
Hitman had a space yesterday.
well, 57 minutes ago he said it's a space in a minute. Did you see?
Yeah, no, he has not started a
Okay.
space today yet. No.
Okay. So this my thing, right? Like rapport or no rapport, this is battle rap. I ain't gonna lie. So it's like everybody has a way to everybody is entitled to feel how they want to feel, but a nigga like bringing it up after a motherfucker's just saying somebody could beat somebody in a battle, it's like I don't know. I'm not saying it's sensitive, but I feel like this is why people say that, not specifically Hitman, but battle rap in general is becoming sensitive, because it's like a nigga not tweeting you like he know you personally. Like you tweeting saying like, okay, well, why he tweeting me like we talk or we cool or however he worded it. It's like he's literally not tweeting you like y'all are cool or like y'all talk. He's literally just tweeting saying a motherfucker could beat another person. People do that all the time that don't know each other well in battle rap. Oh, such and such could be such and such. Fans do it, other battlers do it to people that to other battlers that they don't know every day. So it's like I don't know. I feel like it's just about to start controversy, and it's like to say I'm a niggas is going to know who I am, to like saying that in reference to Eunice, like someone who like, Eunice ain't no bitch ass nigga or nothing, but I'm just saying, like, Eunice is a kind person. He might have made a mistake, made a bar that was a little inappropriate. I'm gonna be real. Certain things to me is like everything's, I ain't gonna lie, everything is everything. It's battle rap. Niggas are cool with niggas who have said worse. Way worse. So I guess when it comes to certain niggas, we just can't say certain things, whatever. But it's like to say that a nigga going show you who I am, like I don't know. It's just like I ain't gonna really say how I really feel, because I don't want to disrespect anybody and I respect both parties. But I just feel like it's unnecessary to even make comments like that to a nigga that's not on that with you. He's just talking about rap and just trying to keep it rap. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, I get that. I agree with the last part. I don't think like that should be said. The show you who I am stuff. But stop screaming, girl. No, you can go with your daddy with that. But
No.
okay, so my bad. But so what I'm saying is, I get both sides too. Like I said already. But sorry, I'm trying to get this. She started following me when I started leaving out the room. Um, this the thing, right? So I how can I say this? I'm gonna just say it blatantly. I do feel like I understand where Holla comes from. I get you saying like this culture is too sensitive, Trina, but I think sometimes, you
I'm
know,
saying that's what
like
people say. I'm
any
not saying the culture's too sensitive. I'm saying I can understand why people say that.
okay, yeah. So, I mean, I get why people say that too, but that is something sensitive though. Like, sometimes like battle rap is battle rap, but that's still real life. Like he could have lost her. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't I understand him wholeheartedly, like feeling offended about that topic being brought up anyway. I get all topics are mentioned in battle rap, even when people pass away and everything. So I get that, but I also feel like everybody has a right to feel some type of way, especially if it's something about them that was traumatic or important to them and stuff like that. So that's just what how I feel about that. I also do feel like a lot of people took like Hitman being, because Hitman is Hitman, him saying something to Eunice, who everybody, views Eunice as like goody
Adore
two
him.
shoes,
Yeah.
virgin, adore him. You know what I'm saying? To like try to find anything bad to try to attack him with or say to him. Because a lot of people do be hating on him being one of the I be seeing shit all the time, like being one of the top up and comers, if not number one for the up and coming guys. So it's like I see what Doc was saying with that part of it too. I wish he was still in here. But yeah, so that's
So
all I
I
gotta
also
say
see
didn't
about
both
Geechee
that.
have
parts.
a whole round about it though?
You
Say it
said
again.
what?
Didn't Geechee just have a whole round about it?
This is a difference though. When that's your opponent,
Granted, they
it's
were
different.
Thank you, Lizzo.
but
That's what I was about to say.
I knew, I literally knew y'all were going to make that point. But it's like, I'm gonna be real. What is the difference? Like, what?
That's who you're scheduled to battle. So when you're scheduled,
So
when you know this is my opponent, I know that you're going to say something to try to tear me down in any type of way.
Yeah.
When that's not my opponent, okay, now I feel like you being funny because we not locked in for nothing.
I
So like
mean, you didn't know that
it's
you were
different.
Yeah,
that.
I agree with all of that. I only don't feel like Eunice was trying to be funny, one, because we know how he is. He really not
Yeah, I
going,
don't think he
try
was
to cause
trying to,
no
but that's
harm
how
to
a person will
nobody.
perceive it.
But then,
But
I,
we
yeah,
know Eunice. Holla don't.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think it's
Besides
different.
that, though, even besides that, though, he was also like it was a promo video for him to, with the bags and body stuff. When all of y'all was trying to get the verses stuff going on, so of course, like, a lot of people gonna take a shot at Holla in some type of way. I just feel like he might have done it the wrong way, possibly. But yeah, I feel like once he
But if it's
apologized,
a
that should be left
referencing
alone.
back to the rapport though, if we got a rapport and we battling, right, then shouldn't you be able to beat me without bringing that up? If we talking about rapport.
No, that's not. That's not. No, I don't agree with that because that's what battle rap is. It's the same, especially when you're talking about battling somebody like a knowing your personnel is big to me, right? So if you got an opponent, especially if you're talking about a Geechee Gotti, a T Top, like certain battlers like that, Arsenal, certain battlers like that, you know what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? So if you're my opponent, anything you can dig up on me becomes comes into play. You know what I'm saying? We just watch Arsenal say all kind of stuff about Mook's mom and everything like that, and then him and Mook was just on IG Live drinking and toasting and all kind of stuff. So we know what goes with it. You know what I'm saying? We watched Arsenal play a video of T Top baby mama and T Top and Arsenal are cool
And
now.
I think like
So
what
when
also doesn't come with it is niggas referencing other things is even when y'all are not battling is like that's literally picking and choosing. It's all battle rap and niggas do it whether they're battling a nigga or not. Like
okay,
literally.
I hear you, but it's also
Doesn't mean
again, you
you
can
gotta
say
fight it.
anybody can say or do whatever they want to do. That's always been the rule. But whatever whoever you are saying that to or about has the right to respond however they see fit. The
Yeah,
rule has always been say whatever you want, and but know that also be prepared for whatever consequences may come with it. So
yep,
yes,
that's it.
Eunice apologized, and even if Hala accepted it, the acceptance of an apology doesn't mean that we're good now. It's just like, okay, cool, I heard you. We don't
But
have a
why do you
recording.
think that Eunice think
Okay,
they're good? Because he tweeted it saying he'll lose in a battle. That means he
listen,
they're good.
I didn't say he said he thought they were super good. What I'm saying is, from Hala's perspective, if I don't have a report with you, all he's saying is don't tweet me. He has a right to say, "Don't tweet me." Like, why are you writing me? You could have, if you feel like Jack Boy gonna win, just tweet that on your own. Whatever you want to do on your own, tweet that on your own. But to quote tweet me, if our only interaction is when I felt like you disrespected me, and then our next interaction is you telling me that one of your friends can beat me. Why are you even talking to me? Like we don't talk. Why are you talking to me at all? Mind you, this don't have nothing to do with my feelings towards Eunice. We already know how I feel about Eunice, but Holla's not wrong for saying me and you don't have that. So I'd rather you shouldn't even be tweeting me or talking to me at all because our only interaction was when you disrespected me. And I accepted your apology when you did that. Okay, cool. But we ain't had no communication since, and I want to keep
I
it
don't
that
think the
way.
right wording is when you disrespected me if he didn't mean to be disrespectful. It's when he felt disrespected. There's a
No,
difference to me. But
but if he felt disrespected, then he was disrespected.
right.
Referencing,
I'm saying
referencing,
if you
referencing.
say something, if you say something to me and you're not meaning to be disrespectful, but I am still feeling disrespected, you didn't disrespect me, but I still felt disrespected by your comments. I think there's a difference. But I still
Oh
feel
yeah,
like
That-
I still
that's where we can agree to disagree on that because the outcome is still the outcome. Your intentions don't change the outcome of something. Your intentions because if I
It's
run you over with my car, I didn't mean to kill you. I hit you on accident. I didn't mean to kill you. That doesn't change the fact that you are in fact dead. You're not
now
getting up.
let's
Love
not
seeing
go too
couples
far.
argue.
She took that to
It's
hell.
so
Yeah,
so
like
cute.
let's not take
So
it
cute
there.
seeing
I'm just
couples
saying
But it's
argue,
true
man.
though. It's true.
the
But
no,
thing
it's
but the
the
not.
thing
thing
but the
literally
thing
goes.
It's
Okay.
situational. It's situational.
the thing
But
is, and no, it's a iffy line with the battle rap in general with disrespect. As battlers, outside of people being booked for battles, like a lot of people promo what could be deemed as disrespect to get a battle or two. Like so I think the disrespect thing in battle rap is just a thin line anyway, for real, from what we may morally already. I don't know. That's just how I
No, I
feel.
agree with what you're saying, Tati. And I also think it's different. Like what you say in a battle, it's a lot of things that people let slide in a battle, right? Because it's battle rap. We all know the
Yeah, I
phrase, it's
agree.
battle rap. But if you say that same thing to that same person outside at a hotel or at a bar or at a party or somewhere, it's not just battle rap. So if I'm not your opponent, right? So and we don't even got to keep revisiting a bar because Eunice apologized for it. But if that's my first impression of you, that's my only impression of you, that's our only engagement together or with each other, then that's what I have. Whether it's past and over with now or whatever, that is what I have. So if our next interaction is you saying that somebody could beat me, whether I agree or disagree, or whether it has merit or not, or whether it's just because it's your friend, whatever the case may be, it's like, all right, man. The last time I talked to you, this is what was going on. Now this time, like, don't talk to me, don't write me, don't tweet me. Like, we not doing none of that. I don't think Hitman's wrong for feeling that way. I don't think Eunice is wrong for saying I think Jack Boy can beat you if that's how he feels. But Hitman's not wrong for saying, all right, cool. You feel that way. Don't talk to me though. Don't tweet me. You just write that. You don't have to quote tweet my tweet. You write that on your own timeline and go about your business. But I don't want you talking to me. We it's okay to normalize people letting people know where they stand with them. I don't want you talking to me.
that's
Right?
I'm and I don't I literally don't disagree with that point. I ain't gonna lie, I don't disagree with that point. I mean, I'm gonna be real. A motherfucker ain't gonna tell me how to tweet, right? But they're entitled to have their feelings in telling me how they feel about something I'm tweeting about if it's in reference to them. I 100% understand that. I don't disagree. He's entitled to his feelings, especially when it comes to his woman. Like that's his, you feel me? I just, I'm just saying niggas have brought it up that he like I don't know. So it's like I don't know. Maybe I do see both sides, I guess. I when I know something's not malicious and I know a nigga is not meaning it like that and it's like if you don't you don't accept the apology for real because you don't want to be bothered with the nigga. So you don't accept the apology because there's no moving forward. It's like if the nigga even quote tweets you, you're going to bring it up. So you don't accept the apology. It's just like fuck them. I don't want to be bothered with you. What you're entitled to feel. You know what
But
I'm
we wasn't being
saying?
bothered with each other before, so we are moving forward. We're moving forward the same way we was moving before. Not at all. We had nothing before, and we'll continue to have nothing,
Okay.
right? And then with so I ain't even a
Girl, this
co-host,
ain't
baby.
even your
I
damn
Mike
know,
can go
right?
space.
ahead.
I do want to say this
I already
that
called myself.
operating
Mm.
operating in Twitter space in spaces in general, you do got to be mindful of people's triggers. I do believe that disrespect is a big trigger for Hitman. Just like I know there are triggers for Taty, there are triggers for the boss, and there are things that I and Trina, and there's things that I know that are okay and lines that I know not to cross. I think Hitman's made clear that and that is a traumatic experience. I would never speak on that. That's not something we talked about. He didn't appreciate Eunice addressing it. Eunice apologized. With that understanding, sometimes it's best not to interact until you get the opportunity to have a different impression. I do hope someone around Hitman lets him know Eunice is a good dude. There was no ill intent.
You know I already
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
You know I
There's no ill
already did.
intent. But regardless, Hitman is allowed to feel how he feels because there are people I don't interact with based off disrespectful things they've done that I deem disrespectful. So it is what it is.
That's literally cap.
But just moving forward,
No, he's fucking no, he's lying.
who's lying?
He's lying.
What am I lying
You're
about? What am I
lying.
lying about?
You're
What am I lying
lying.
about?
You're lying. You're lying. You still work with everybody that ever disrespected you or did some
That's not
shunty
true. Do you
shit
want me to
to
show you my
you.
block list?
That's a fact. No, I know. I know for a fact you
Everybody is
still work with people.
crazy.
I know for a fact you still work with people that disrespected you
There
and
are
and
people. I
and
said that
did and
I
did fucked
deem
up shit to you
I.
purposely, intentionally did it to
Tati,
you.
can I finish my
Eunice
point?
Eunice's was unintentional. They intentionally did shit to you, and you still be doing shit with
All
them
right,
and
all
for
right.
them. Yeah, the boss laughing
Yeah,
because you
nah, she's
know
kind
the
of right.
boss,
But look,
don't
at the
you?
end of the day,
Yeah.
in this
Now
specific
don't lie again, or
situation,
I'ma catch your ass again.
thank you. You were amazing and set it off. Now with this situation
All right,
specifically,
you was good hosting that show, Montel.
Montel be killing
Bald
me
head
every
ass.
time. With this specific situation, I do think it's best for Eunice not to interact with Hitman until he gets a chance to have a different impression with him. And I don't think that things need to escalate at all. I think there's an understanding. They should just move forward that way and respect it. These things happen. Some people don't get along. It just is what it is.
H to the Wizzo.
Yeah, they wouldn't not get along if they
No, Mike can
honestly
go.
met and
He had
knew
to take
each
it first.
other.
I agree with that too.
Hey, I normally don't
I agree as
even
well, Tati.
I normally don't even interject myself into shit like this because it really don't have nothing to do with him. But what the fuck do he mean, the boss? I'm asking because you from St. Louis, so maybe it means something different in St. Louis than it do in Detroit. But what the fuck do he mean by I'm gonna show you who I am? Because that to me sounds like a threat, and ain't nobody gonna put their hands on Eunice.
Don't entice chaos.
Yeah,
I,
Yeah, I'm about to
no,
yeah.
say,
no, I'm
you
not
Like,
you
come on.
enticing.
This is not going in the
so
right
yeah, I'm about to say,
direction.
I
Whatever
don't
it
think
is,
that's a
I'm asking a question.
right, right,
I
right.
know, but it's not going to go in
I
the
don't think that's
progressive.
I don't think that's a productive question. But you're more than welcome to ask that man what he meant
Or
by
the
what he
boss.
said. I don't wanna translate or interpret what he said or what he meant. But I don't think that's a productive question. So I won't speculate. But if you know if you ever pull up in his spaces or if you want to comment on the tweet and ask him what he meant, you're more than welcome to do that. But I don't think that's we moving towards a resolution or just calming the situation down. I feel like that question fans the flame. So I'd rather digress.
Yeah. But moving forward, though, I
All right.
think everybody just understands where they stand and we just keep it pushing and not fan the flames for a situation that doesn't need to be a situation.
Agreed. With
Yeah, nothing happening on either
Um,
side, guys. It's
I'll
all
beat
love.
your
yeah.
motherfucking ass, G Herbo. Go ahead, Wizzo.
Mm, never mind.
Oh, my bad,
What,
Wizzo.
G?
Wrong energy. Go ahead, Wizzo.
Yeah.
I was joking, though. I wouldn't
What?
really beat up Tati. She's stronger than me.
No, no, no.
Oh,
It seemed to be more calm, and I didn't want to add more perspective that might stir the
oh,
pot.
I
So
respect that. Real airy shit.
Mhm.
Salute.
Real Irish. You're nothing like
What are
her.
you talking about? We the same. We twinning.
No, you're
You are
nothing
not
like her.
twinning with Wizzo.
I hate when men say that we twinning.
Oh, my God. Look at this man,
We're
man,
not doing
this
nothing with
man hater
Wizzo.
club, man. I'm sick of all you motherfuckers, man.
You're not
I
even a
love
man.
Trina,
men,
let's get
so
out of here, Trina. Let's
relax.
go, Trina.
And stop talking to
Thinking
Trina.
Katrina going anywhere with you is wild. Let's go, Trina
Let's
is
go,
absurd.
Trina.
You
Yeah,
do
no, he
realize
lost
that
his
she jumping you
goddamn
with her.
mind.
Y'all let LTBR in here? This is anything.
Okay, let's go, LTBR. Mm-hmm. You want to be media so
Not at
bad.
all. What I look like?
Cap.
Tea with Frankie?
We
Real
the fans
bad.
You
interviews. We the fans radio. We the that
Keep the
now.
promo going, the boss. What else?
No, so before we got into that, I feel like they do need to have a conversation though. That's all I got left to say about it. You know, maybe it should be in person because energy or
In tech context,
all
yeah,
of that
yeah,
is better.
yeah.
So yeah. And they both got great energy in person, so I think that'll be great for them, honestly. But yeah, guys, before that we was talking about the performers,
And
top
we were agreeing that Hitman
performers.
was number one. What else?
No, I don't agree.
Justice, who is higher than Hitman?
New Jersey twerk.
He's number three after Sean.
No, he's the greatest performer. I'm gonna be honest.
Are we going of all
Yeah, are
All
we
time?
saying
time.
Right?
currently? Because what I noticed with you new
Yeah.
niggas,
Okay.
you know what I'm
So
saying? Y'all be trapped in a moment. Y'all don't do y'all history.
No,
If
no,
we're
no,
saying
no, no. I do my history.
all
Like
time
all
is
time,
Hitman
yeah.
Holler.
He's the innovator. He made performance a category. He's definitely like one of the top guys, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not even mad if you say he's number one, but for me, I think New Jersey Twerk is the greatest performer I've ever seen. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay.
And I'm not
I'm
He's
not
mad at
mad at
300
that. I
that.
think
pounds.
twerk
Adding
is
for
I'm
you,
not
I'm not
mad
mad
yeah.
at
at.
that. But
Twerk is
Yeah, for me. So
undeniably electrifying, and I
he,
also
yeah,
think it. I think we all may be using different metrics, right? So
yeah,
to
that
some
too.
people, to some people, consistency may be what's stopping twerk from getting that number one spot, whereas the
Hmm.
consistency of Hitman Holler would put him over twerk. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
And
good
then some
argument.
people may, you see what I'm saying? Some people may feel like twerk is more electrifying than Hitman Holler. You know what I'm saying? So I think we all use different metrics when we do it. So it'd have to be like a consensus across the board as how we're going to measure it, and then an agreement based on that. But if we're all entertained by different things, we all consider performance different things. Then ain't nothing wrong with having it. But I think it's a way to give both of them their flowers at
no,
the
no, and
same
that
time.
doesn't
That's
take
Yeah.
it.
away from Twerk's flowers too.
Yeah, it's only one
Yeah, because
definition of
electrifying is a
performance,
whole different
though. So
conversation.
I don't see how we.
Uh,
I agree, but you know how we
I,
distort, and I'm using distort for lack of a better term.
Hmm.
Whenever we kind of distort the dictionary definition of words to fit our culture. Okay, so this is what it means in the dictionary. This is what it means in battle rap. They even do that on the Cody and the Wody panels. They'll give you the actual definition and then contextualize it for our culture. So I agree with y'all saying.
And consistency are also two different categories on the Wody and the Cody panel too, right?
Right, but we're talking about when it goes into who's the greatest performer of all time. Given the hiccups that Twerk has had, that could be something that somebody says, okay, well, yeah, when Twerk is on, he's on. But you don't have a win, you don't have a contingency, you don't have an asterisk by Hitman because he's always going to come with 3 rounds. He's not going to. You know what I'm saying?
Ew,
That's
wait a
what I mean
minute,
when I
wait
say
a minute. Now
consistent.
you're losing me. Twerk is the greatest of all time. We're not gonna do that. Yes, he's had some hiccups, but we're not gonna do that to take away from the greatness that he is. Slow down. Slow down.
Who
did
took
you
away
just
from the
switch
greatness?
No,
the
no, I'm
Did
not.
you
No,
just have a slow moment?
What
I
the
don't like
fuck?
that as a
Well,
point of
don't we
argument.
add extra points for the guy that doesn't have hiccups?
Exactly. I'm like, did you just have a slow moment,
No,
Frank?
I
Well,
just
first
can't.
of all,
I
This
Twerk,
can't
nigga
use
just
I,
Twerk's bad performances a
nah,
knock
this
we're
on
not
nigga just
Hitman
want to
using his bad
argue.
performances. We're taking both of their
because we're
complete
talking about the
bodies of work.
sum. We're talking about the sum of
Okay,
someone's.
so
Saying that
listen,
I can't use the
it's
minuses as
I
minuses
was about
is
to say, yeah, that
insanity.
doesn't make any sense. First of all, I love Twerk in real life. You just met Twerk. Shut up,
Oh,
Frank.
brother. So you had a cup of coffee
So
with him.
the boss
Great
keep
job.
keep personal
Yeah, the
relationships
boss.
out of
She
it,
shook his
my
boss.
hand.
fault, my
Now she's
fault.
his best friend.
Now
Yeah,
Get
she
the
you
shook
know
his
fuck
he.
out of
hand.
here.
I'm finna tell
Now
Twerk
look,
to come
look.
in here.
But no, no, I'm
The
not
sum of
saying
his
that.
performances. Twerk
Right,
is the
but
most
the sum
electrifying,
includes the plus.
but the best
The
performance is
sum
Hitman.
includes the pluses and the minuses. That's all that I'm saying. So I'm just saying the reason why somebody may say twerk versus somebody may say Hitman. There's all of these factors that come into play where you may say, well, Twerk is better at this than Hitman, but Hitman has this over Twerk. So depending on what metrics you're taking into place would determine who you have as number one. That's literally all that I
That's why I
said.
say, as far as being the electrifying, Twerk is the most electrifying. As far as being the best
And I
performer,
agree
Hitman is the best
wholeheartedly.
performer.
But you want to know something? Just a little pushback. Some people may have Surf as one of the most
That's who I
I
was
electrifying.
agree
gonna.
as well.
That's the point I wanted to bring
Over
up because
Twerk?
I personally think Hitman is number. I
Yes,
think
some.
Hitman's number one undisputed. I do understand it's
For
Me
time over
sure.
too.
time why Twerk is hot because seeing Twerk live multiple times, I completely understand. It's one of the only other people. I do think the difference in consistency for me is one of the biggest points of why I put him more towards number two or number three. But I think that Surf almost. It's funny to say because I wouldn't say he's an underrated battler at all, but he almost gets underrated when this conversation gets brought up being that he did beat both of them on fairly large stages as well and look quite fucking electrifying while doing it. So for me, he'd have to be in the convo as well.
It's because he's a all around battle rapper.
Yeah,
So
he do it
Yeah.
it's
all.
kind of
Figure
Yeah,
all
weight. Figure weight.
encompassing.
free him immediately. But I agree. I heard when
Yeah, but
I have to
I
go back
only.
and double check. But when I tweeted my top five performers, I absolutely had Surf in there. I think in no order it was Hitman, Surf, Rock, Twerk, and Miss Hustle. If I'm not mistaken, this was
Wait,
mine.
what
Or
what
K
was the
Shine.
five?
I
No,
might have
no,
had
no.
I
K
was
Okay,
about to
no
say
Shine.
no
shine would be
Sean is
crazy.
Yeah, I
insane.
might have had K Shine instead of Miss Hustle, and then had Miss Hustle as my
Wait,
honorable
what was the
mention.
order, the
But I
boss?
know
Could you say
that
it one more time?
I didn't have an
Okay,
order,
who
but
were
it
they?
was
Okay.
Hitman, Twerk, Shine, Surf Rock.
That's valid. That's valid, very valid. I might throw hustle in there, but that's valid.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Hustle, I have to go back and find a tweet because hustle to me is I ain't gonna cap. Hustle, I ain't man. Listen, as far as female, she's to me not even in contestant with
Yeah, I'd
anybody
say
as
it's an
far as the
argument
number
among
one
the
female
males, to be
performer.
honest. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if I didn't have her as five, she was my six for sure.
yeah, I respect that. My first two are Hitman and Sean, and then everybody else can be in whatever order they need to be.
I have Hitman as my number one, but it's more so because like he's done it, like he set the ball and he's done it for a longer period of time. It has nothing to do with consistency though for me. I'm gonna be real because it's like a recency thing. Like it's like I would probably pick Twerk. I don't know, because my first time seeing Hitman in person, it was electrifying for me, because that was my first time seeing him in person perform, and I'm not gonna lie, like it made me realize like I've been knew he was a good performer, but I ain't gonna lie, that was like seeing him in person added to that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like
different
seeing
vibes
him in
for
Babe,
person.
when
sure.
you say it has nothing to do with consistency, you said I just want to make sure I got you right. You said it has nothing to do with consistency. It has more to do with the fact that he kind of set the bar and did it for a longer period of time.
Right. Not because like because if we're saying recently, I feel like there
Trina, she finna try to say that's
That is
consistency. I'm
exactly
just
how is
what
that
warning you
but
now.
how is
consistency
that
is, and you
I'm just
know
warning
it,
you
how
now.
is
Tati.
Just
that
warning you now,
consistency
Trina.
if I'm literally not saying if I'm saying who's done it more, that is consistency. If I'm saying who's done it
Oh.
longer, that's not consistency because Twerk wasn't doing it when Holla was. So that's
But that
it's
is,
not
but that's saying Hollow was consistent. So if he set the bar and then maintained that bar for a long period of time, that is him being consistent.
consistent
Technically, it'd be
versus
longevity, but they go
consistent
hand in
versus
hand.
who though? Versus someone that wasn't
Well,
doing it.
it doesn't have to be a versus. And you can be consistent in by yourself. Like you can do something every day and be consistent with whatever that is without it being in comparison to something else. If you wake up every morning and brush your teeth at 8 a.m., you're consistent with that. It doesn't have to be, oh, well, somebody else did it at 8:05. He has been consistent. So you defined consistency.
No, I think I divine longevity.
Oh,
Longevity.
okay, babe, you're right. I'm wrong.
Trina, I love this shit, man. But yeah, now this is a good conversation, and ultimately, you know what I'm saying. Salute to whoever y'all got aside from number one. It's all acceptable.
It's not your space either. I don't know when you and the boss gonna learn.
My fault, little baby. Go ahead.
All right, little baldy locks. Anyway,
I love the conversation, man. Hopefully, Hitman and Twerk hit the stage this year, and then the debate can continue.
They
God.
just don't stop. Oh
The
my
boss, are you
God. Do you
good?
and Frank know how to
Like, come on,
stop?
the boss.
You and Frank. It's y'all. It's always
What did
We
I
y'all.
in the
do?
same box
At
with that wench. Go ahead.
Oh,
at the end of the day, guys, yeah, just how we mentioned Surf, y'all brushed him under the rug. I get he's one of the most well-rounded performers. He does a bit of everything, but yeah, he's definitely top 5 in performers to me personally. Someone in the comments asked about Briz not being in the top 5. I personally don't have Briz in mind because I don't feel like he ended his fucking career too short for me compared to a lot of the other contenders. But that's just me. What do you guys think?
I agree. I didn't
That's
have
tough.
Briz in my top five either. Although I think Briz is a dope performer, but he did not make my top five years ago, however
Why?
many years ago when I tweeted, and I don't think I would have him in my top five now either. I think it is, it's I think he needed more time. Like he was in his prime when he took his sabbatical. So I think we need to see how that story ends or continues, however you want to word
Agreed.
it.
I think
Yeah,
longevity was definitely the discussion with that one.
I would agree too. It's just one all-time great performer, but there's just five better, if not a couple more. It doesn't not to take away from him at
Who
all.
are y'all talking about?
So
I'm sorry.
Briz. But he
Bread.
is an amazing performer.
Bria.
Bread.
That's to be clear.
Well, I'm not gonna say he's an amazing performer. I will say he has to come back outside to show me otherwise, and that's just how I feel about that. Now I feel I'm just gonna throw. I love
I
Bridge.
love Tati. She's such a nigga.
I'm just gonna throw a few. It's Happy Black History Month, King. Watch your mouth.
My fault.
I'm just gonna throw a few names out
Queen Betty.
there for you guys that people in the comments are saying. So, they have mentioned Arsenal in the top 5 performers.
Maybe I don't want to say
I
Oh
nothing
don't want to
against
yes,
say
my
nothing
favorite.
out of
I don't want
pocket,
to
so
say
I'm just
anything
gonna say
against
no.
my favorite, y'all, but no.
I'm all set
Nah,
on
I love
Arsenal
Ars
as
to
the top
death,
Uh,
five
man. I'm
we're having a
sorry.
Me
performer.
too,
very
Devon.
respectful
Me
dialogue,
too,
and
Devon.
I want to keep it that way.
J Smo,
but y'all
don't start. I'm
good.
gonna start bombing on Nitty.
Shout
Don't
out to
start.
Arsenal,
I
man.
will. Okay, no, for real. I mean, y'all can still be respectful and say it. Y'all know that, but I would like to know why wouldn't y'all have ours in top
I
5
think he's a
There's
performers?
a
great
Why
lot of
performer,
not?
people
but
that
top
perform better than him.
five.
He's been
I
a
That's
think
not the
Ars
feature
first
had
at
thing I
some
the
of
think
the
about
group
when
worst.
I think
stage in
about
that chat.
Arsenal.
One at a time, guys.
Girl, you could
That's not the first thing I think about when I think about Arsenal. To me, like being like a top performer, especially top five, is thousands and thousands of battle rappers. For you to be considered one of the greatest, like that has to be something prominent for me. So I don't think performance is Arsenal's most prominent attribute.
Attribute. I'm not mad at that.
I ain't gonna hold you. The performance ain't one of the top three things I think about when I think about Arsenal. If I'm being honest,
What
that's not
are
one of
they,
the
the
top.
boss? What are your top three things?
Let me finish, Frank.
Let me finish.
Yeah, she
Frank
was
is
finna say it
disgusting. Go
after,
ahead.
Say his name that
motherfucker.
hard.
But no, that's not one of the top three things that I think about. I'm trying to think about. I'm going back. First of all, just me being honest, it is what it is. It's a snippet or whatever you want to do with it, Henny man. But ours has way too many worst performances of the night and worst battles of the night for me to call him the top five greatest performers. Like that don't sit well with me if I'm being honest. I'm trying to think of like some
don't
amazing
still tie
performances, like.
consistency. Don't try to
See,
still tie consistency into your point.
yeah, and
uh,
she's trying to shit on artists instead of listing the things she does think. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all be
But this
hating
is
on
what I'm
art.
saying. Hating on ours is crazy. But
Nobody hate on
I
ours. Just
I'm
stop.
just saying that if you wanted to say like pure rappers, if you wanted to say even most viewed, if you wanted to say resumes, all of those things, I would have Ars in the top of. You know what
Okay,
I'm
that's
saying? Even
fine.
if you want to give him disrespect, he's of course the king of disrespect. You want to give him that even. You know what I'm saying? Like there are things I could give Ars pause if necessary, but top five performers just isn't one of them. Even me going back, I remember versus Hustle, he pulled out the doppelganger, but that wasn't good to me. Like I wasn't excited about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of him playing the video of T Top BM. Like I'm trying to think of what performative things that he's done that's like historic and legendary and and the top of I don't know. I'm not it's not giving me what I need to give to understand that argument. I'm sorry.
Has anybody mentioned the goat?
Bro.
Rock,
What are we doing
I
here?
think
Yeah.
Rock goes without saying,
If the
man. If
boss
Rock
mentioned
needs
Rock
to
is
be
number
mentioned,
top five.
Rock don't need to be mentioned. He go there.
If Holla can be mentioned, Rock can be mentioned.
No, you're right, but
Oh,
I'm saying like
100%. We agree with you.
his spot is there. Like we
Yeah, it's
just said when we
solidified.
did it, like everybody
I
agreed.
think he's in the top five. I think he's more for that 4 or 5 spot, but I think he's got a rightful spot in it.
Facts.
Okay.
That is factual.
I agree. I agree 100%. So debate ended.
Now
Just saying
we
he
got a
was
lot of
good. Well, good.
Well, there's other things.
No,
Y'all,
it's
I
not.
want to go through the other types of like maybe anglers or pins.
Okay,
Sometimes.
Please don't say Holmesy.
real real quick before we move on,
Hmm.
G. Okay, because they also mentioned now I'm not saying he top five or that they even saying he top five. They didn't say that. They said even though he's not active right now, Mr. Wavy cold as fuck is what they said.
Who is
Um
they?
and then they
I'm gonna get violent in this
the
space. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, now
you
I'm
heard
about to
me,
get. I'm really
Schmo.
about to get angry in a minute. Like we
I'm
trying to have
trying not to
serious
get
talk.
well do what y'all gonna do. I don't care because
Ah!
y'all know I'm because y'all know what I'm gonna get angry back. No, I'm not. But I'm just saying they mentioned Mr. Wavy. And then they mentioned Jack Boy and Lou Castro as well. They mentioned I'm just reading off the names I'm seeing. They mentioned Bill Collector, they mentioned She Happens. They mentioned Doc. I mean not Doc. Doc. They mentioned Dot. What's his name?
Are we
Determination
talking
over
about
trust.
just performers, or are they saying these
They
should
Determination
be
they
the
over
just
top? They
naming
should
trust.
be in
people
the
that got
top
the
five.
performance
Are they
title
just
Niggas naming
naming
niggas that
And
can
performers?
perform is
somebody
what they're doing.
and hold on,
ish.
guys, just hold on. I'm feeling attacked, so let me just go through them for you again. They said Mr. Wavy, Jack Boy, Lou Castro, Bill Collector, She Happens, Dot, and T Top. And I think somebody is trolling saying Prez Mafia. They put that with laughing emojis, so I think that may be a
But
troll
oh,
name,
they
but
saying these people should be in the top five, or they are other performers.
they're not saying that. They're just saying for
I
Okay,
think
yeah,
Bill
performers.
and
okay,
T
then I'm
Top
not
are
mad
top
at
tier
that.
I'm assuming.
performers. Those are the two names that definitely not top five guys, but I respect them on a performance level heavy. The rest of those guys like use performance as an aspect,
Who
but
you say
Which two,
small?
Schmo?
Bill Collector and T Top. And
Now I ain't
especially
gonna
T
hold you.
Top
Lou
as his
Castro
career
as
went on.
well.
I
I
think he got
respect
way
Lou
better.
Castro as a performer.
Eh.
I I think Lou Castro is
Nigga said.
I'm
Man,
not I'm not mad at Lou.
Bill don't rap the same, but when Bill was in his, I got the burner back. That nigga was performing his ass off.
And the super duper scope. And we like you better as a fat N word. Yeah, Bill definitely belong in the
Just
performance
say
Bill
category,
that.
just
kicked down
not
the
top
door being a
five.
Bill
performance
was
based battle
bad at
rapper, and
performing.
T Top, I feel like developed into it more than anything. I think T Top the last 3 years is a complete different level of performer than he was when he first got in the game. So I don't
I
know. I
agree.
think to be like in the like legendary performer talks or stuff like that, I think that like top tier battle rappers who use performance as the base of their style is like a big indicator for me. And both of those guys got my respect in that category. I'm not saying the rest are bad performers, but I just think it's a complete different level of we're having a different conversation there. And then we're just naming people that we like than we are like all
How do
time
y'all
great
feel
guys.
about? I hear a lot of people talk about Lux as a performer. Y'all agree that Lux is a
I
Never
performer?
think a
heard a lot of
showman more
people
than a
talk about
performer.
that. I
I'm
I
not mad at
never
that,
heard a
Frank.
lot of people talk
That's good.
about.
That's good wordage,
I
Frank.
never heard a lot of people talk about Lux as a
Really?
Yeah.
performer. So where's the lot of people that
Nigga
do?
winking and grabbing
A
his
lot of
nose is
people that
not
you know.
performance.
Now, I absolutely hear people talk about Lux as a performer. When you think about what he did, they bring up his Calico performance, of course, the whole funeral and everything, the obituaries, the jumbotron, for lack of a better term, screen, whatever you want to call it, the changing of the outfits versus Hollow, I believe
That
it
that was
was.
that was yeah, it was verse clips where he held the whole fucking battle up changing through 6 outfits. But
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
That was
Also, the two
legendary
on
though.
two.
Okay,
the black.
I
So it
gotta
was the Black Panther he was versus Hollow then, or was it
Yeah,
Ars?
yeah, that was hollow.
Yeah,
Black Panther.
I got a I got a question, okay? Because I know this can be viewed differently, so I'm just asking y'all. Um, do y'all contribute props as a major part to someone's performance? Just asking, and I'm asking because when you brought up the props and stuff like that with well, that's what I you didn't bring it up, but I thought about the casket and stuff when you mentioned
Yeah, that
Luxapay.
she
Yeah, the
brought
And
it
whole
up.
so
funeral service.
I
Yeah.
then I started thinking of like Couture. Couture is heavily known for her props and stuff like that too for performance. So I'm just curious, like, is that a big thing for performance, like a big contribution? Props.
I don't think I think no, I don't think it's a big one because
Well, I'm also not just asking you.
I know. Can am I allowed to respond though?
You know she gonna
I
answer
don't.
first,
For
girl.
fact, I don't think it's a big one
She
because
knows she always gonna
I'm
answer
just
first.
saying, I don't think it's a big one because you have like your surfs, your rocks, even your hitmans. You got your a lot of the performers don't have props. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones, at least the ones that we're talking about, even with K Shine did the Professor Shine, but the majority of the time he didn't have a prop. So I think a lot.
Some
Annie,
people
are you okay?
some people could use show out as a prop for
Right,
Hitman,
but he
boss.
has there's more battles without show out than with him.
I do agree.
You see what I'm saying? So
But that wasn't the question
well,
though.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying I don't view it props as a big part of performance because a lot of the top performers that we're discussing either use props minimally or not at all. So that's why I say no. I don't think it's a big part. No.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that it can add to it. I think Jerry West is a good example of someone that gets a lot of credit as a performer because of the props adding to it. But for me, and there's so many different things to look at, but I think quite literally stage utilization for me would be like the biggest thing. Like when you talk about guys like Shine, Surf, Hitman, they are using the entire stage for the most part, walking across. There's a level of animation that comes with that. But that's the most common thing when I look at the top three or four performers is that they are not just standing in one spot. There's a bunch of walking around. There's movement. You know what I'm saying? Like with the arms, fucking whatever animation you want to consider. But that's the biggest difference to me. When we talk top performers, they use 100% of the stage, every corner of it, fan interaction, moving up. So that would be the number one thing to me before I look at anything else.
I agree with that, Shimon, and I was gonna say the same thing. Also, I don't think DNA gets accredited that much either, because he does all those things that you just mentioned too.
Bingo.
I
That's a
agree.
great
Now
point.
DNA is an underrated performer. I will agree with on that one.
I think Sheed on his way there.
Agreed.
Sure.
A lot of
Yeah, I think
potential.
she just needs more work. I think his performance when he can get it when he get a plate is always really good. But I think he just is just about the volume with him at this point.
Yeah, because I mean, different. Some people will look at the performance or any of these combos as like just the base level of talent, and my thing is like talent is like half of the game, and then like the career you create with that talent is just as important to me. So I think when you look at Sheet, there's no question he checks all the boxes in terms of that stage utilization, that animation, keeping you engaged, almost erratic movements. You know what I'm saying? But now you have to put that and make a Hall of Fame career out of it. You can't just like be that and I
Agreed.
put you in a conversation with a all-time legend who's been doing it. So once the body of work matches, if that happens one day, I think there's a conversation to be had there. But right now, I think he's got the talent, but now you got to go do it for, 8 or 10 years and,
At a
and
high
be a
level.
legend with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And against the top level competition and other
Yeah.
performers and things like that. How y'all
Agreed.
feel about Ill Will as a performer?
I think he's an all around battle rapper. So just like Surf, so a lot of times his performance may get a little overshadowed because he does a lot of other things well. So I do agree that he is a performer, but I consider him more of an all around battle rapper.
That should be its own
Nah,
category too. I fuck with
I
that.
agree
Right.
with that
We
too.
had
My only gripe with Will would be that he's prone to probably a couple more air balls than other battlers we know, and that comes with taking risks. So it's not I'm not using it against him. I view him as an all time level battler and an all time level performer. But I just think that maybe those risks and sometimes the hit or miss performances, I guess that would speak to the consistency we were talking about earlier, would separate him from some of those bigger names. But I got the utmost respect for Ill Will.
Y'all so
Yeah, these
political.
niggas running for office.
okay. How do you feel
No,
about
you're
Ill
you're
Will?
you
You talk
include
about
you
these niggas.
included as well. Yeah, and
Frank
he's the
ready to
main
slander
culprit.
something. That's all, man.
Oh hey Jack. I thought I was on your weird list, Jack. What's going on?
How's everyone doing today?
Hey, Jack.
Okay.
Doing
Um,
good, man. How about yourself?
I'm chilling. My skin kind of crawling listening to y'all talk about this performance shit though. Um,
Let's get to it.
Hmm.
Tell us why.
um. So when we talking about like when I hear y'all talking, not even when we talking about when I hear y'all talking, it sounds like y'all are mixing attributes and accolades, and the way that this conversation started was separating the two, not mixing them. So like I hear what you're saying as far as like to make legendary status, someone like she would need to continue what he's doing for 8 years. But the point that is being made is when you watch Sheed move, regardless if it's fucking one battle, 8 years of battles, he's one of the top fluent fucking movers. That's the point. It's not about did he do it for 8 years or 10 years. It's about him as a battler, his actual attribute set. He is one of the top fucking movers, dog. I don't, and y'all agree with that, but then to slight it, you caveat it with, but he has to show it for 8 years. Like, no, bro, when you're a performer, you're a performer. Like, I don't, because then we'll go against that and y'all bring Wavy back and bring him in the conversation.
It wasn't us, Jack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
It
when we
definitely
have
wasn't
the
us who
disagree with
brought
that
you.
was a
Wavy
comment.
up.
Oh
That was a
no,
comment.